we should just do a show without any video at all, and they could just listen to us before the show because we're fighting all the time. People would love
that's the idea of a radio show.
Oh my God!
Just listen.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Here we are, Limo Talk for the last time in 2024.
We are simply having
a wonderful Christmas time.
We are.
Board up extraordinaire Richard Zarelli. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Graz.
Professional Vinny in the back. Merry Christmas. Bobby Lacera next door. I don't know what he's doing. I don't even know if he knows we have a show anymore. Merry Christmas to you. Where's my pay-per-view, Lacera? This show's on the house until my pay-per-view's ready. This gentleman here.
That's a good idea.
That'll get some attention.
I'm holding it. He knows we're off for a few weeks. This Limo Talk in 2024 could be a golden oldie because I don't think we're going to be back until a couple of weeks into January. Wow. January.
I hear there's openings at Mike Nicolia's basement.
And he called me last night.
I'm bringing him a chalice for Christmas.
You know what?
And I think that might ease all the pain.
That might.
A new set of chalices or just one?
One from each of us.
Like four. A set of four?
Yeah.
So last week we had, I didn't introduce you. So this gentleman right here, my 14-year co-host, Bobby Inns41 Inzarello. We missed you last week. Shelby May.
I didn't even know there was a show last week. There was?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, we did have a show.
Man, I thought we were off.
I heard
it was good. The Shelby.
Shelby was good, man.
It was good.
Brian May was good. It was just different. It was a different
Brian
vibe.
May, isn't he the guy from
BAC Systems?
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen. Queen.
Yes. What is it at? Queen?
He's a guitarist
for Queen.
And here's how we're going to do things.
Fantastic.
Tonight we're interactive.
One of the greats of all time.
Throw a Queen Christmas song on if you can find it.
No, there's none. We're good. Christmas time.
Yeah, I don't know if Queen did any Christmas.
Yes, they
Christmas
did a
songs.
song called "Thank God It's Christmas."
So,
Thank God It's Christmas.
Bobby, there's a house in Massapequa you might want to take the grandchildren to. That's in Massapequa.
What, to the people who went away? So
there's a house there that has a...
Just come in. Kids are going to make dinner here. Sit on the couch. Go ahead. Don't worry about the shoes.
It's fine.
This is not Nicolia's. You can keep your shoes on or off if you want. It's the holidays.
They won't be back till January 3rd.
They have a roller coaster.
Thank God it's Christmas.
Yeah, thank God it's Christmas.
Yes, sir.
They have a roller coaster and they have an ice skating rink in this house in Massapequa, right off of Merrick Road. It was fantastic.
I just saw a car all decorated with Christmas lights on the road.
I've seen a few of those.
I've seen a few of those.
I mean, it was like 1,000.
The whole thing wrapped.
It was Clark Griswold's car. It was like the house, but no, on a car. Every inch of the freaking car was a bulb of lights.
It was.
Colored.
That's great.
I saw a white Mustang the other day that had that. With
pretty cool.
multicolored lights.
Multicolored lights. This
On
looks
a
like
white
a Mustang too.
It was pretty cool. Oh, it was white?
I want to tell it.
With multicolored lights?
Yeah.
I saw that
Guy
car.
was flying too.
Yeah.
He was freaking flying. He was on Southern State.
Just so you know, I just noticed we're actually on the television side of Strong Island TV tonight. Oh, so that's like a special treat because
What does that mean we're on the television?
Because on the radio side we're extremely dominant. We do very well compared to everybody else.
Oh.
Everybody's in the hundreds. We're in the thousands, and
you know what it is.
And we put it around.
It's what we bring to the table every week.
Yes.
It's an hour and a half of solid entertainment.
Hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45.
Really is.
Well, 15 minutes of it might be not.
No, because
it's an hour and a half of solid. You putting "Thank God It's Christmas" on?
Yes.
All right.
I think Professional Vinny takes that other 15 minutes for us now with his little drops, and every once in a while he gets involved in a conversation. Meow, meow. You know what I mean? I find that's where now it blends in. I think he's good at what he does. He actually paid me a compliment tonight. I'm like, Vin, you're good at what you do. He goes, no, Graz, you're good at what you do. And I'm like,
he was drinking.
We had some eggnog before you guys came in.
Little eggnog?
Yeah.
Good.
Vinny, can you would you like to have a drink tonight with the boys?
I would, but I have a rule where whenever I drive anywhere, I try not to drink. But I appreciate the offer.
What a damn.
Good for you, Vinny.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you should do.
What was his excuse? I didn't.
He says he doesn't drive with the alcohol.
I think he doesn't even have a little sip.
No, don't be a bad influence on the guy. He's trying to do the right thing.
No.
You know what, Vinny? Keep that philosophy. That's the way to go.
Thank you,
You got doers. That's good stuff. We could give Vin, even if I just dropped it when you sniffed it, that'll
No, don't
entice him.
This is the next thing you know, the kid's laying in the gutter somewhere, and he's not working anymore. He's down and out. There's like paper bags blowing by him, and he's grabbing somebody's half-eaten sandwich out of it. And you did that.
You know who told me that stuff like that? When I went to our sponsor. What's the name of our sponsor?
That's good to know.
PAC Systems, Brian May.
No, the other one, the second, not MERS.
Pat Walsh Realty.
Not Pat Walsh Realty.
MERS Pub.
Not MERS Pub. Not Rob Electronica.
Not Rob Electronica.
No.
Library Cafe.
No, not the Library Cafe.
We do love the Library Cafe.
I got it.
These people actually sponsor us?
Yes. You read it tonight. I can't read. I didn't bring my glasses. The one, the card, the business card.
Yeah, look, it's on this floppy piece of
That's
paper.
our state. Listen, I remember.
Bottles on Broadway?
Yes.
Bottles on
Fine
Broadway.
wines and spirits from Rinda?
Yes.
Palaya.
Who doesn't drink, who runs a liquor store.
Palia. Right. Proprietor. Yes, Linda.
Palia.
Oh, Kinda. Rinda. This is very hard card to read. I got to tell you, Rinda.
Bottles on
cards from Bottles on Broadway.
Yes.
It's 1083 North Broadway in Massapequa.
Yep.
Beautiful downtown Massapequa.
That's a nice
If you
stretch
want to
of
call
Broadway
right
over
now and nobody's there, do it. The phone number is 516-694-1909. And the bottom line is, Bottles on Broadway is the place to go for all your holiday spirits.
Right?
All right?
Well
Say
said,
hello.
Bobby.
Tell Rid that Limo Talk said she should probably give you something on the house. That's how good she is.
That'd be nice.
All right, so
Rinda is reverie.
She's ready to give out bottles away.
Rinda, we love Rinda.
we do love Rinda. All right, so Larry Izzo sent us a text tonight. I was hanging out with the Brodricks. We went to that Massapequa house.
With the Brodricks.
We went out to dinner at the Nautilus. Have you ever been to the Nautilus Diner on Merrick Road?
Yes.
The Nautilus,
Yes, many times.
Absolutely.
I think I met George
Love the
tonight. I
Nautilus.
think
That
that's
place is like
I would tell you something,
it's a good
It's the
place.
secondary diner.
That's what
It's
Tim said. It's like
the one
diner.
you go to when the others fall, and it's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Like we go to the one across the street from St. Joe's Embassy because he's the
Right.
guy that does.
Right.
That's Gus at Embassy. He does the Instagrams.
I always go to Embassy.
So now I'm telling you, Nautilus was good.
Nautilus is good.
Yeah,
It is.
Nautilus was good.
I was just having this discussion with somebody the other day about
Very
how
good.
Nautilus is the place you go to when you're like, all right, past the other diners,
But you know
let me
what?
go to Nautilus.
He's got some menu there at Nautilus.
No, it's good.
He's got like extra sheets that other
It's just
diners
like-
don't have, honestly. Like
But
lists.
If I'm not mistaken, they're not
In the
very-
middle.
It's not a very big diner though.
It's big. No,
No.
it's
No,
huge.
So I got the wrong place.
It's got a bar.
I'm glad
This
they cleared
diner
it
has
up.
a bar in it.
But wait a
All right,
minute.
is that that's
full
on-
bar.
All right, it's on the south side.
TVs.
It's on the south side of the road then, the Nautilus.
No, it's on the north
See,
side.
that's what I'm saying. I'm on.
North side of Merrick Road.
Okay.
Bobby,
I'm at the wrong diner.
It's got a
Take it
bar-
back what I
Where
said.
you
It's not
are
a
right-
secondary
That's right.
diner.
See how
It's okay.
See where we are right
It's
now?
east of 135, east of the
got a
Seaford
f-
Oyster Bay.
He's got a full bar.
Yes, he's got a full bar with a TV.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, no, that is not a secondary. Why would somebody say that was a secondary diner?
Because you said it.
Because I live in Farmingdale and I usually go to the
I usually
go to
go to
Embassy.
Embassy.
We go to Embassy. We go see Gus.
Yeah, I like Embassy,
Well,
but-
you know what Gus does is he's a character himself now. Can we get some music on, please? Brought up. That's what I noticed about you last week. Brought up.
What?
The music keeps stopping. I want.
Oh, I'm talking to
consistency.
Greg. I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
Greg's gonna
We're
call
watching
in.
the Titanic
Oh,
sink
open the
over
phone
here.
lines,
I
please. Vinny, please.
The phone line
right.
should be open.
516-945-9099. Everybody, listen, from the bottom of my heart, if I don't get it in now, I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm going to say it later. We'll be back probably in about 3 weeks. All right? Bear with us. Share the show. And let's see if we can kick some numbers
You
out
have
for the
3
last.
solid weeks to share the shit out of this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Larry Izzo said we did one of his best cooking with comics he's ever had. He's done it. I could show you the text if you'd like to read it. And he also said that he's sending the next show that we do, the three of us, with Larry, to Comedy Central.
Okay. I like that.
And all I says,
I drank my coffee this morning out of the Larry
yeah,
Izzo mug.
I broke it again.
He broke his mug again.
That's the second one. I slammed it. I was throwing the thing downstairs to my office to try to get to the chair, and it bounced off the chair, the bag. It hit the floor, and all I heard was...
The handle?
No, the whole thing split. The whole thing split in half. It was like a perfect split. His coffee cup was perfectly split in half.
Each side had half of a Mustang.
Each side had a half of a Mustang. Yeah. And each side had one had the handle. Listen, it's a heavy cup, and he loves us. Listen, I'm gonna
Larry,
you know what?
make up a dozen
Take
cups
over the
for
show.
Gaz.
I had such a great time that night.
I'm going to take a break for a second. I want to go get my glasses. I want to read what Larry said about us.
Here, you want to borrow mine?
Yeah.
I have an extra pair
Mike
in my bag.
Nicoli also reached out and wished us a Merry Christmas. I might get Mike Nicoli on the phone. So this is,
We wish you the merriest, the merriest. Yeah, it's a good song to look up. The merriest? Yes, the merriest.
Hey, guys.
We wish you the happiest, the happiest. You ever hear that song?
yeah.
See?
Who does that song? The merriest, the
actually-
merriest, the happiest, the happiest?
Yep, it's actually Frank Sinatra with Bing Crosby.
Wow.
We wish you the merriest, the merriest. The merriest.
Oh, I like that
yes,
song.
the merriest.
All right.
We wish you the happiest,
Sinatra,
the happiest.
Frank Sinatra,
the
Merry
happiest
Christmas.
New Year.
Hey, guys, I just saw the edited version
Bing
of the
Crosby.
cooking show.
I said Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra.
I got it.
Maroon.
Hey, well, focus on me, please. Hey, guys, I just saw the edited version of the
Everybody
cooking show.
look at me. Look at me over here.
This is coming. It's not. Don't start.
Are we going back to
I
limo
could-
talk with Graz?
No, we're not. No, but I might start.
Late night with David Letterman. It's Limo Talk with Anthony Grosny.
Can we get that? Can we,
Yeah.
please, would you do that?
no.
Let me sing the-
Welcome to Limo Talk with Anthony Grosny.
You just brought me back to like I used to so look forward to Letterman.
Yeah,
You know, my
he was
buddies-
great.
He was. Man.
And that was
the
Don
music over
Pardo.
there.
Don Pardo.
Louder,
Fucking
please,
phenomenal.
David Letterman.
All right. Hey, guys, I just saw the edited version of the cooking show we did. I'm going to put it out on all social media platforms the first week in January. I got to tell you guys are going to love it. It worked so well. Everyone was so freaking funny. All I can say, you guys were great. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you all in January. I have the Last with Larry's t-shirts I promised you guys. I really love you guys. Oh, by the way, we got to do another cooking show. This one I'm sending to Comedy Central. I think you guys are great.
Well, Graz, this is a good thing because
Right?
you can't break a T-shirt.
I can't put it over.
You could rip it though.
That's a good point.
Zarelli wrote, I wrote back, and then I told him we were taking a little bit of a break, and he wrote, wow. Sorry to hear that you guys are taking a break, but I get it. When do you think you'll be back? I told him in late January. I will try to call in tonight. I'm in Cabo, Mexico for Christmas.
I can't believe it. A lot of people go to
So I
Cabo
hope
for
I can
Christmas,
connect.
apparently.
If not, again, happy holidays, and I hope we can all
Merry
connect
Christmas,
in
man.
2025. Just to let you guys know, I had a ball doing your show and you guys doing mine. Noreen says, and I say it was so much fun, which you will see when I release it. Noreen and I just said that the cooking show with you guys was one of the best. Thank you again.
All right, Larry.
So.
You see,
Thank you,
Larry
Larry.
is a cool dude.
I had such a
Larry
great time
and
down there.
Noreen are very
And Noreen.
Dude, I'm jumping on
Let
it.
me tell you.
Joe Pontello called in last week. He gave us 15 minutes of good radio. Shelby had a good time. Brian had a good time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't think Shelby's going to come back because it's more, her psychic medium is more deals with death. And we're sitting here doing jokes
I'm
over
glad
it.
I didn't.
Well, it was, but we went in a different
Deal with
direction.
death.
Because she thought I was going to ask her questions, right, Rich? I didn't even ask her anything.
No, he didn't ask her anything.
Yeah, I just
Actually,
wanted to-
he left and I started asking her questions.
Yeah, and then we had...
Because I was curious about the, just the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what? She was very willing to talk openly about what she does and how she kind of goes about it and her,
we're like the nicer group now. We're like, they're coming to us.
I
I
know, it
want
was
them to come
interesting
to us.
to hear somebody just, it wasn't like, she didn't sound like she was trying to tell me something. She was just kind of telling me what she does, like at a typical show and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't kind of contrived. It was very genuine. So it was a nice
Did you
conversation.
come up with anything, any revelations? Anything?
She walked in here and she just basically said, "This place is out of control." So then I have the clip. You
Oh,
want?
she got a vibe from all the cum stains on the floor.
Oh my God, dude! When she walked in,
She's like,
she said,
I don't know. This feels like it's like a the cum room.
She sat Indian style on the chair because she didn't want her feet touching the ground.
Put the headphones on, Bob. Just everything. We're one of his top shows. So, and we built this.
What are you doing?
So he kind of like,
Who's he?
Bobby Lacera, your neighbor, because you're next door too, right? You're in the building.
Yeah.
All right, so your neighbor right here took over this. Now, I'm going full circle now. I didn't forget. When you walked in here, did you get like a creepy...
Whoa.
Yeah, Anthony, the first thing she said to me,
Oh, no.
this place is crazy.
I
She
said
felt
I
it right
the
away.
energy and
Oh, my
shaking
God.
right now.
She
All right.
called it energy. Okay.
Yes.
She got to the point where in your seat right there, she crossed her legs and didn't want to touch the floor to get bad vibes.
Yeah.
Because I then turned...
It was.
Well, I wasn't done.
What the fuck am I doing here? Holy shit, there's bad vibes.
She felt there was a lot of bad juju.
Here, hold on.
Or a lot of
I
heckling.
think it's
No, I don't think it's. I knew it too. This place used to be a massage parlor. This room.
Oh, great.
I'll let you know what's going on.
Ding.
I didn't buy it.
Honesty
I
is good.
didn't build it.
Just so you know, she won't be back.
Well,
So any hopes you had of
she won't be coming back. But she had no idea, and she said the vibe in here, Bobby, was crazy. So she wants to come in and do a saging.
Yes.
Now, send somebody.
Is that saging?
It's saging is some
No,
kind of
she wants
burn.
to. No, she was
They
going to
burn
give
the
you
room
a.
down. To light the room on fire.
She was going to give you a couple of contacts of somebody that would come in and sage the place for a
Oh.
few $100s.
Gonna burn the bad vibes out of here?
Yes.
You know what? I don't believe in the bad vibes. Sorry.
So you were going to pay for the saging.
Yeah, I still am.
You
Really?
said she's in the room, the building next door or something?
Yes, she's right.
So she knows the history of the place.
She does not know the history of the place because she just moved in recently. Didn't even know we were next door until I told her we were next door. And she didn't. She didn't know it was next door, which was
Yeah,
3 months
break.
3 months ago. And now she certainly didn't know what was going on here because this place
Look,
was
without
closed
having
for a
any
while.
psychic abilities at all, I get bad vibes coming in here anyway. Because, I just know, but I know. It's just because I know. And
Yeah, but we're good people. Every single person here is good.
I know, we're bringing good vibes.
We're bringing
into
good
there.
vibes.
We're changing the vibe of
That's
the
what she
place.
said. She goes, "You guys are good." I said, "All right." I go,
we're bringing
she
good
says this
energy.
plant. Hold on. She did mention that this plant right here, right? Did she not mention that plant?
That
Yes.
dead-looking plant over
Yes.
It is desperately look. Where is this plant?
The plant right there.
there? He's going down the hallway to
Yeah.
look at a plant.
Right.
Which looks
He's going
good.
up-
Which
You're
looks
gonna
very
bring the
dead.
plant in
Gonna bring
here?
the plant in. Oh
Why,
my
you're going
God.
to show people wilted leaves on a plant?
It's almost dead.
She said the
Pretty
plant
soon-
was like
in
very
about
sad and.
in about 3 more
Don't
days.
throw
it's-
your back out. What's the top of the plant?
In about
She said-
3.
Oh my
Look,
God.
Look, Johnny,
What are we doing here?
She said that this plant
Don't break the leaves.
is dying for love.
Yes.
So we're gonna give it. It's
very sad.
I'm gonna go pour water.
Oh, so you want to bring it here?
You know what? That's technical terminology for it needs water.
Okay, but you know what?
That's the love it needs. It
But
needs
Russell
water.
probably needs to be around people and love. So I want instead of this chair sitting here, which nobody uses.
Nobody needs the chair.
I'm gonna make an
The
executive decision.
chair out of here.
Get the
Now you
chair
just
outta-
screwed up the camera.
What I do?
No, I moved it just so you could see the tree.
Oh, all right. Oh, thank
Let's
you,
open it up.
Vinny. Thank
So we
you.
put this here.
I thought he knocked into it with the
Now that's a good look.
chair.
And now it'll be
Well,
around.
don't put him in. No, turn him away from
Yeah,
the
you
wall.
see, let me
You gotta
talk
turn him
about.
towards
Let's talk
us.
about the
That's
strategy
good.
of with. All right,
That's good.
folks.
That's
folks
good.
at home. He just put it in the room here, right?
Doesn't that need
It was by
sunlight,
the front
though?
window, which has sunlight.
Oh, you're
So
right.
now we're in the dark room over
gonna
here.
drop
the,
dead.
the love this thing is going to feel in about 2 days is called death.
It's going to be negated by
So
the.
instead of leaving it in here, all right. So
But you know what? Put it by that window over there where it was.
and water it.
And
Water is
water
the
it.
love it
All right,
needs.
so we'll do
Yeah.
it tonight, so we can have some activity. I'm going to water it now on the air for
All
good
right.
vibes.
We'll give it some good vibes tonight, and then we'll move it at the end of the show.
Back to its spot.
Ralph's got to move that chair, by the way.
All right, so tonight we moved the plant for better vibes for the plant. Now the bottom line is the plant just needs water, seriously.
Right.
And I've had plants
I
like
think
that.
just from looking inside the pot now, as I see it,
It's bone dry.
well, not only bone dry, it's actually missing soil. So I would say
Right.
this thing, like we buy a nice bag of, Miracle Grow potting soil.
Potting soil.
And we change and we lift up and, replenish, give them some nice fresh
It
nutrients.
does need. It's
needs some nutrients.
We gotta, we gotta repot them and cultivate the soil.
in the plant.
You gotta aerate the soil. Come on, don't you
Yeah,
guys do
the soil
gardening at
looks
your
like
house?
it's rock hard.
This is like gardening.
So you know
101.
what? My gift to Shelby May and to the show is we're going to bring this thing back, and he's going to start growing and feeling good and have some positive a little bit, right?
That sounds good. That sounds
By the
good.
way, I like you in these type of shirts. You look good.
You look good.
You do look good. Like, can I ask you a question? You should do it, too.
Bobby.
You married? Well, I don't know. Get out there. We need to get you married, bro.
He just ask you. Did he just ask you if you're married, Bob?
Just like a mobile.
I'm just curious.
stopped on here.
We've known each other for how long?
Listen, you fucking anybody?
Are you involved?
I mean, are you involved? It's like,
All right.
Take that, Di Filippo.
Di Filippo also
My
said
Cowboys are bringing it to you, Bucks.
Di Filippo got a little. I think somebody must have got him in trouble on Facebook. So
He's in Facebook jail.
he's in
again?
Facebook jail. So now 30
that's
days. We're
too
out
bad.
for this week. Is our last show. When he comes back, we'll be able to go full
Well, I
throttle.
don't think we should be taking off, but all right.
I could use a couple of weeks. Just a couple.
We could do a show.
What's a couple?
You will do probably.
Well,
You will probably-
the plan was 2 weeks.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We were
I
going
think
to take
three's a
off
little
next
excessive.
weekend and the weekend after.
And then come back on the,
he's take off
we were
15
gonna
to
come
New
back
Year's
on the
that
15th.
week.
All right. I was going to move it to the 22nd. That's all I was going to do. But you know what? Since you guys want to come back on the 15th,
Well, it's either. Hold
I want
on.
to come back and check on the plan.
No, it would be the 12th.
is it the 12th?
It's the 12th.
All right. That's right.
Well,
okay.
actually, I'm
I want to see how
I'll
our
be back.
plant-
You'll be back?
You got water for this plant?
going to Mohegan
Thank-
Sun that weekend.
Yeah.
The plant responds very nicely
yeah,
to
but-
red
no,
solo
I-
cups.
Well, if you want
Red
us to drink
Solo
on the air, you
cup.
got to get 3 more solo cups and ask
Gonna
him.
fill you
Ask him
up.
if he wants
Yeah.
a shot.
All right, I want to bring up a subject here,
Go ahead.
and it's called favorite Christmas movie. Okay, and my favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation. It is.
Mine's,
Okay.
Year Without a Santa Claus.
Did you
Year
ask?
Without a Santa Claus is great, but it's
Oh,
that's
I
like
like
an
that.
hour, right? That's like an hour show. All right, that's animated. All right, and that's a good.
Different
So that's a
category.
movie. All right, I don't. That's what I was getting at. Do you consider the original Grinch, which I think is the best Grinch, the original Grinch, is that considered a show or a movie? It's not really a movie. It's a cartoon movie,
It was kind of
but
like
it's only a half hour.
Well, it was a half-hour thing. It wasn't like
Right.
like a movie, like a
Now-
feature film.
Now, the feature film with Jim Carrey from like 2000 was like 2-hour movie.
Right.
And he was off.
Which was good.
He was off the rails on that movie.
And supposedly he wants to come back again for Grinch 2, I heard.
Yeah, and I heard that costume that he wore was very, very uncomfortable.
Yes.
But
used to take
That's
hours.
why I heard about that.
But
That's
he
one of the reasons why he doesn't want to come back.
That used to take like 3 hours to put on.
he redefined the personality of the Grinch. Because the Grinch was like this, I must stop Christmas from coming, very serious, very this. He made him into a goofball, psychotic nut job, like almost like the Joker on Batman.
right.
What was it? What was it? Who played the
River
Joker?
Phoenix.
Not River
No,
Phoenix.
Judge, Heath Ledger. Heath
Michael
Ledger.
Joaquin Phoenix played the
Joaquin
Joker
Phoenix.
in a separate movie, but
Heath Ledger.
Heath
Heath
Ledger.
Ledger. What a great
That
job.
Christmas
Yes,
music,
played
please.
the Joker.
That
music.
was the most phenomenal Joker thing ever.
Him dying was a terrible blow to that franchise.
But now I'm getting into the Christmas movies now, and I'm watching Elf is on over and over and over again. every
Yeah,
day.
it's on every day now.
And it's
Which
just
is a great movie.
It's too much. I used to hate it because I'm not a fan of Will Ferrell at all. I'm not, but I see the fact that it's a good Christmas movie. It is.
Right.
So and it's funny. It's a pretty funny movie. But Will Ferrell is not my favorite kind of actor. He's just too over the top for me. So I got to drop it down on the list a little bit, even though I'll consider it in the top 10, 15.
Okay.
The other movie I really like is It's a Wonderful Life.
Now, so does Althea from DNA. She just said
Awesome
that.
movie.
Awesome movie.
Great message. And to me, that's the ultimate Christmas movie. But again, it was killed by so many runs. It ran over and over again. And this is what's happening to me with Christmas Vacation because I love it so much. I love that movie. And the funny thing about that movie is, besides the fact that it's a good, funny movie and the acting was perfect in it, the other vacation movies are not that funny.
No.
The original,
The original is fun.
it's all right.
All right.
It's all right. I don't like the way they did the Aunt Edna thing. I didn't like it. She annoyed me.
Edna,
She's
died.
She's in the movie for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
She's
no,
dead.
she was in there for a while.
No.
She was in there for a while, more than 10 minutes.
Well, they meet her at the house. The hamburger helper scene, which is funny.
But the acting was better. The worst of them all was Vegas Vacation. Horrible.
Well, European Vacation.
And European
really
Vacation
sucked.
was not only a slight
I
notch
didn't
above
like that
that.
at
What a
all.
disaster that movie was. So what kills me is, how could one movie be so good and funny and acted so naturally, and it was made in the middle? It wasn't the first one made. It was like the third one made.
Right.
How could that one be so good and the other two be so bad?
Because maybe they saw. Listen, it's like our show. Maybe after all these years now, we've gotten really good because we were really bad. I mean, come on.
No, we were never bad.
No, we were never
Now,
bad.
the other movie I want to bring up that is really bugging me, the original Miracle on 34th Street with Natalie Wood. Phenomenal. Phenomenal movie. Sir Edwin Gwynn.
They just said something that Robert Wagner killed her. They came out and said that Robert Wagner was the reason she died.
I would think.
Yeah, that's what I just saw that.
Name the
say-
only wood that doesn't float.
People say Merry Christmas to you.
Natalie Wood.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you, Merry Christmas.
Joe Croupier.
That's what started all the psycho jokes, that death of Natalie
That was the
Wood.
first one.
And Vic Morrow.
Vic Morrow.
Vic Morrow, why did Vic Morrow not wash... why didn't Vic Morrow take a bath before he shot that movie?
Why?
Because he wanted to wash up on shore. He got killed in the water.
I know. Joe Croupier, Merry Christmas. Richie, Bobby, and Graz, and Professional Vinny. Frank Carrera, Merry Christmas, gentlemen all around. He said, Greg DiFilippo said that last year we were promised poinsettias behind us for Christmas this year.
Right, didn't happen.
What happened? I don't know, Greg. I was also promised
question.
a pay-per-view for my 2024 Victoria Vicky Vasquez Memorial Scholarship Fund, but we didn't get that either.
How do you know Vic Morrow had dandruff?
I don't know.
They found his head and shoulders in the bushes. All right. So that's how all those
Professor Vinny,
jokes-
where's your tin? What happened?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what are you too busy? What are you doing
I know,
right
what is he
now?
doing in there?
What are you doing in there right
Probably
now?
texted his
But
girlfriend.
I was looking at your comments.
All right. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Natalie Wood from that movie on was like, she was just she was just a great little actress. She was great. And she got caught up with this fucking guy.
He was a piece of shit. He was Hollywood. He was Hollywood elite. He was
like
Hollywood
this
elite.
innocent kind of person.
They fucking abused her.
She was a nice little girl, and I don't know. But you know what? There's little tie-ins here. The one, you ever see Only the Lonely with John Candy?
Yes.
Only the Lonely.
I've seen
His
that.
mother in that movie was the one from A Miracle on 34th Street,
Yes.
Maureen O'Hara.
I love her. And
Okay.
she's
Right.
is she the one? Is that Kevin? Is that from Home Alone too? No.
No,
I'm thinking. Yeah, I got the two.
Maybe I
of
got the
them.
names wrong. Maybe I got the name wrong. But anyway, and then there's Home Alone 2, which Home Alone 1 and 2 are both very good.
All right, so people are answering
1
me,
and 2 are
Bob.
good.
Ann Rothney, I watched Trading Places today.
See, is
so
that
funny.
It's another thing I was getting at. Is that really a Christmas movie?
All right, but here we go now. Saving It's a
just
Wonderful
set
Life for
around
Christmas
the time
Eve.
of Christmas.
That's
well-
a great. That's a good move.
She's watching.
She's saving it
for
special.
Christmas Eve.
That
Ann
makes it
Rothney.
special.
Well, Ann Rothney, she's got
Right.
class. They got a liquor store in Taft, California that listens to Limo talk and gives us discounts. Oh, by the way,
Are they like bottles on
I
Broadway?
think
Are they recycled?
Leanne is working tonight. So listen, folks, for the Christmas holiday, in aisle number 4 of the Bacardi section, 1.5 liter of Bacardi, 2 for $29.99. That's a $29.99 savings. If you have a problem, call Ann Rothney in Taft, California.
Taft, California.
Now, if you look at It's a Wonderful
Christmas
Life,
sale.
the acting job by Lionel Barrymore in that movie
Was
happens
phenomenal.
who happens to be Drew Barrymore's
Father, right?
no grandfather, I think, right? He goes, hey, why don't you go to that riffraff you love so much? Run you out of town on a rail. He was so good in that movie.
What? He's the best.
He was so good in that movie. But if you think to other shows, now you look at how things tie in. You think to other shows. I forgot what it was. What was the show that had Simon Barr in it? Sinister. Simon Sinister. They took the voice from Lionel Barrymore in the cartoon and used it.
All-time favorite. Well, I'm going through it to see if anybody answers. Rothy said, Althea says, yes, Bobby. Greg DiFilippo says, all-time favorite is the original Miracle on 34th Street. Somebody's
Now, what do we think about the new one? The one that was in 40 years ago. Well, not that new, but it was 1984, 85, where this other guy did this job, and I didn't know.
I didn't like it. I liked the
I didn't
original.
like it.
No.
It's the only one they play now. They don't play the other one.
Althea says, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Not a Christmas movie.
No.
Oh, and,
No.
and he came on.
He said it's
he
not.
said it flat out. It's not a
And
Christmas
here's my
movie.
a Christmas
All right,
movie.
a Christmas movie is a movie you'll sit down with the family, with the kids, with a bowl of popcorn or some sort of treats.
Right.
Sit down and enjoy the movie with a kid who's 6 years old, or a kid who's 12 years old, or a kid who may be 2, 3, or 4 years old, whatever it is, and you're going to enjoy it and get the warmth and spirit of Christmas like any of the other movies we just mentioned. You're not getting that from Die Hard. Just because it happened at a Christmas party doesn't make it a Christmas movie. It's a freaking terrorist movie. It's a bloodbath of a movie.
One of our biggest supporters, Debbie Broderick, and her husband, Tim Broderick, both love us. She says, A Christmas Story.
Love the Broderick.
Christmas Story.
Christmas stories.
I have
Ralphie?
I have my moments where I love that movie and my moments where it just annoys me.
Okay?
But I like that movie only because I think it's only because they run that marathon and it's on 24 hours that I got tired of it too.
This is probably a porn. Greg DiFilippo says Nicky Santa's Dirty Little Helper is also a great Christmas movie. I don't know if maybe you want to check it out.
I'll tell you one of my
if that's
favorite.
a porn.
One of my favorite
That could be
Christmas
a porn.
movies.
Wait, that could be
Okay,
porn.
this is not a Christmas movie that's going to warm the heart much, but I love it more than anything. Bad Santa.
Bad Santa's a good movie.
Bad Santa's a great
But again,
freaking movie.
not a family Christmas movie.
Not a family Christmas
But I have to
movie, but
say,
a Christmas
more
movie.
so than Die Hard, it is a Christmas movie.
Time out.
Definitely
If
a
the
Christmas
grandchildren
music.
are watching that
movie.
show and all the kids are 14 and up, that's a good Christmas.
It's a great Christmas.
And you know who's in that movie?
Bad
The
Santa-
little kid in the movie?
The little kid
was
is-
in The Sandlot too.
Yes.
Yes.
He was in, which was a horrible movie.
No, that was really horrible.
Althea keeps telling you you're spot on, Bobby. She loves all your Christmas.
love Althea, see?
Dan Rothy says, laugh out loud. It's the Lucky 7 liquor store in Taft, California. We love you, Graz,
Christmas
Bobby,
sale, tonight
and Richie.
only.
Yeah, to Christmas sale.
They got little mini airline bottles on sale in aisle 5. $2 each.
Share the show, please. Give us a like. Give us a love. We are not going to be all around, probably in London or Poland or wherever we're going to be.
Poland?
No, I don't think we're going to be anywhere
We're
across the.
traveling?
Yeah, Mr. DiFilippo's in trouble with one of our sources of being able to put the show out.
Can I just go back to my...
Go ahead.
Oh, because he's in Facebook jail.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
Sorry,
what you're getting
Bobby.
at. Sorry.
I'm getting off.
All
a
right,
little
I
bit.
watched another movie. I watched a couple episodes. I don't know if I mentioned this the other week, but there was a movie called It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Was it Mickey Rooney?
You talked about that.
I did, and I like it a lot. Good movie. The Art Carney Twilight Zone, where he became Santa Claus. But you know what I was just watching today?
What?
Was the Disney A Christmas Carol.
Okay.
And I don't know if they could have gone any further to make those characters in that movie any fucking uglier than they are.
Is that Jim Carrey?
Yeah. It was horrible. Horrible how ugly they were. The movie isn't bad, but he's a decrepit looking fucking thing.
I completely agree. They
on your
look
big
so
TV
fucking
screen. They got a
gross.
55-inch TV screen standing there with this ugly fucking face looking back at me, and I don't want to look at it.
Professional. You can't hear him, Bobby.
No.
But Professional Vinny agrees with you 100%.
They were the ugliest fucking characters I've ever seen in my life.
They look like
And-
fucking sock puppets or
You
something.
know,
Look
it's
disgusting.
like Jim Carrey with this fucking beak, this fucking nose, and this long chin, and this decrepit-looking face. I'm like, is this supposed to be an entertaining Christmas movie, or is this a fucking horror movie? I look at it as a horror movie.
So what's-
and they had the ghost of Christmas Past look like a fucking flaming marshmallow.
What about what's your feelings on Scrooged? I think
Have
it's a great Christmas-
you ever put a
What?
fucking marshmallow in the fire and it goes in flames? That's what the fucking ghost of Christmas Past look like. Well, oh, Scrooge?
Yes, because you said Ghost of Christmas Past, and I like the guy's the cab driver in Scrooged is the Ghost of Christmas Past. That guy's been in a bunch of stuff.
That's Buster Poindexter.
That's who that is.
That's Buster
Yes.
Poindexter.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he was good. That
He was
that's
good.
actually a good movie.
That's a really good movie. I love that
I like
movie.
Scrooge with
That's with
Bill
Bill
Murray.
Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
That's a good Christmas movie.
Great Christmas
Fun.
movie.
You see,
And you
anything-
got the kid who doesn't talk, right? The secretary's son, the little kid. He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't. And then finally, at the end of the movie, he talks like Tiny Tim in
Right.
What's the famous Christmas movie?
No,
That's
Tiny
from.
Tim is. It's a Christmas Carol. Scrooge.
Oh, that's from Scrooge. The
See,
original.
look. Scrooge. That's
was
the
from,
name
like-
of the character. The name of the movie is A Christmas Carol. The Christmas Carol was done in like 1938. It was done in 1951 with
Right.
Alastair Sim. It was done in
The original was on the other day,
Yeah, it
the
was done with
38.
George C. Scott in the 70s, and then it was done with Jim Carrey. It was done with Mickey Mouse. It was done with a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was done on The Odd
So
Couple.
many.
Ebenezer Madison.
I remember that.
There was, they've done so many takeoffs on it, but the Scrooged with Bill Murray was a nice takeoff on it, a very good takeoff on it. They did a good job with that one. I like that.
Yeah?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
was good.
That's a good movie.
But
Wow,
I'm
look
trying
at
to
all
think
these.
of other Christmas movies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just went to IMDb. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for A Christmas Carol.
All right, check this out.
Right?
Check
you got
this out.
about 15 to 20 versions of A Christmas Carol.
Well, here's my favorite. Here's my favorite one.
all
of them
different
all.
years.
1970. The movie was a musical. It was called Scrooge. I watched it last week. I found it on YouTube. I watched it. It's a musical. It was with, well, I know Alex, I forgot who was, I can't think of the guy's name who played Scrooge, but it was great. I loved it. It was a great movie. I like life. Life likes me. Life and I are a wonderful team.
2017.
No. No, it was made in 1970.
1970.
Yeah, and I watched it with my class at Willow Road at Radio City Music Hall. They were playing it at Radio City Music Hall for every Christmas for a few years. And I watched it in like 1973 or 4 at Radio City Music Hall on the big screen over there.
What do you think is the oldest show that you watched during Christmas on a continuous basis? A Wonderful Life?
No, I watched, you know what I watched today? The Bells of St. Not the
You
Bells
are
of St.
such. What is it? You watch.
We just sit there and
movies
watch.
from the 40s?
Why not? It's a Wonderful Life. It's from 1946.
I can't.
Miracle on 34th Street is from
That's-
1946.
Because it's Christmas, I get
See,
into
my
it.
mother-in-law was born.
I can't get into it. I can't.
You're missing the Christmas spirit?
No, listen, I tried to save the plant. I brought my
that's not-
kid to
that's
an
not
ice
fair.
skating rink. Look at this.
that's-
Dude,
that's
it would be
Christmassy.
so. If that thing moved, I would be so happy. I'd
It's
be
going to
like,
turn into a fucking. What's that movie with the plants that were eating?
Rocky Horror. Yeah, Rocky. Little Shop of Horrors. Great movie. Rick Moran.
Nick Uranus. No, but
somebody's made a 2025 resolution in regards to you, Mr.
Already?
Yes, in Zarello. DiFilippo says in 2025 he's going to try to make Bobby cringe twice as much as he's cringed this year.
I've cringed a lot at Greg's shit, man.
Yeah.
Greg send me some stuff sometimes. I'm like, what? And you know it all. It's fun. Yeah, does he send you the same shit he sends you? Like you dancing or something?
Did you see what he wanted? So wait a minute. I like half his stuff. He sends me this that he wants me to share on my Gotham Gold Graz page, which is our page. A lot of people go on there on Facebook, and it's a bunch of people, a bunch of guys with Down syndrome singing.
That's what he does. He sends me this shit.
Yeah, hold on. He's got crazy stuff going on. Well, everybody, I sent messages out, so everybody's responding. Look, we're getting hearts from Kathy Davies. Look at this.
Okay, look. Albert Finney in Scrooge. Folks, if you get a chance, check it out. Good movie. It's like almost 2 hours long. I got to tell you that.
That's the 1970.
I happen to have worked overnight.
Yes, so.
I worked overnight in Valley Stream last week.
The only one that's going to watch it is Ann Rothney. Maybe Fran Gatto.
Trust me on this. Fran, pick it up.
Maybe Bruno.
I put it on at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it ended around almost 4. I sat there watching this movie and watching the Christmas decorations in the park on my phone. right? And I was like, wow, it brought me back. And it was Albert Finney did a phenomenal job as Scrooge. And if you check out some of the songs that were in there, that some of them are not memorable, some of them are memorable.
Okay.
Like the little Tiny Tim. On this beautiful winter's morning, you know, it was like it's like show tunes, you know, and it was really good.
He's reminiscing. I'm gonna just let
We're
him
talking
go.
about show
But there's a song in there.
Hello,
There's a song in there. You're watching it. There it is.
I know. I put it on. I wanted to see it.
All right.
It's the trailer.
The Broderick's love the bells of St. Mary's.
Find the song where he says, "I hate people."
Hello.
There's a song where he's like, "I hate people."
A song list
And I was like, I want a copy of this.
The Broderick said they love the bells of St. Mary's.
Bells of St. Mary's, great movie. Just watched it.
All right.
Just watched it.
Just watched it this afternoon.
Althea says, Bobby, you're spot on almost everything.
There you go. Thank you.
And that's the
Althea.
DNA show.
Now,
Soundtrack.
8 o'clock till 9 here on Strong Island TV and Strong Island Radio.
Bells of St.
R&B at its
Mary's.
best, energetic.
Bells of St. Mary's, Bing Crosby, and Ingrid Bergman. And Clarence, the guy who was Clarence
I love
on It's
Clarence.
a Wonderful Life,
Yes.
is in that movie, and he owns the building that they donate. He's like a rich guy who has a building that they donate to St. Mary's to become their new school.
Good stuff.
I didn't have a drink.
I like when you hear the bells at the end, that the angel gets its wings. Or something.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Howdy, boy, Clarence. Love that.
So,
There you go.
Joe Pontillo says,
Hey, we
Merry
got it?
Christmas, you guys. Yeah, let me hear this.
Cabbages and sycophants, flatterers and fools, Pharisees and parasites and hypocrites,
Vinny, can you give me a little more volume?
Yeah, we need it louder.
swindlers, prevaricating frauds, perpetrating evil as they roam the earth in hordes, feeding on their fellow men, reaping rich rewards,
do we have to talk?
contaminating everything they see.
Do we? Trademarks?
Find out.
Kinda.
Yeah, we got to talk over
Yeah,
it.
you gotta talk over
Trademarks.
it. Otherwise,
Well, I can't hear it.
get blocked.
Oh.
No.
I hate people.
All right.
All right. Lou Ferriola checking in with
That's
three
what I
middle
wanted to
fingers.
hear, that one part. I hate people.
All right.
Now, that movie. You see, there's so many movies where somebody starts out hating everybody and miserable,
And then love
they
them.
turn. This is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You turn happy and start loving the whole thing. You like the Grinch. The Grinch. The Grinch is very popular this last few years. Really, really popular.
Yeah, because everybody likes, he's done a good job.
But it's a takeoff on Scrooge.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. Joe Pontillo says, Merry Christmas.
Merry
babies."
Christmas, Joe Pontillo,
Merry
one of the funniest people I've ever met in my
Christmas
life.
Joe.
Kathy Davies saying, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Beg me on their knees before them going.
Bruno Capolo. Stephanie Trevitsky.
Stephanie Trevitsky.
Yep, Stephanie. I'll take
Oh,
a shot
by the
at it.
way,
By the way, what?
I worked at the Garden the other night.
Tell me something good.
Tell me something good. Wah, wah.
Tell me
that you love me.
We
Yeah.
play that song, forget about the Christmas song. Skip.
No, I got to the point. I mean, we got to
I
the
like
point.
that, but I want to listen to something besides this goddamn guy.
hate people. Listen, I hate people. I can relate with this
Well,
guy. You know, a lot.
I talked to Linda.
People suck.
We always say all the time, I hate everybody.
Oh, I say it all the time.
I hate everybody.
Did I tell you Stevie Jeevy's joining our group for the
They're
comedy
awful.
show?
No.
Stevie Jeevy's joining us.
Stevie Jeebies?
Yeah,
This ain't no love song. We'll
Stevie
CBGB. This ain't no fooling around.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, anyway, I worked on Andrea Bocelli's show the other night.
Yeah, that's got to be something good.
He was amazing.
Oh my God, really?
But there's this.
He is amazing.
There's a
I've never
singer-
seen him live.
There's
me a
a singer.
Go.
There's a
There's
singer.
a singer that works with him because he doesn't do the whole show anymore. Like he gets a lot of guests. Pia Toscano.
Yeah, she's
Oh my God!
She's a
can
good-
she sing?
Toscano?
she's a good-looking lady too.
Yeah,
What's her
wow.
name?
Pia Toscano.
Pia.
Yeah,
P-I-A?
Yeah.
yeah,
Toscano.
Toscano. She can sing, man.
And she's good for the
She
eyes.
sang with him.
She's good for the eyes too, right?
All right, I'm not gonna say that.
All right.
He's gonna focus
I'm
on
just gonna
the talented singer
I'm just gonna
part.
picture her singing.
Okay. Boy, you've been PG'd, huh?
No, I just.
All right, you ready? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. To a happy and a healthy
Vinny,
2025.
Very happy.
Professional Vinny, I know you're not drinking anything, but to you and your family, tell you
folks.
maybe you'll get a pizza. Maybe we'll get a pizza in 2025.
Oh, well,
Just
maybe
maybe.
not.
One could wish.
I doubt it.
Bobby,
All right, just one thing.
Go.
There's only one thing that you really can hope for and wish on all the people you care about, and that is health. Without that, you got nothing. Without health, you got nothing.
Health.
To health.
To health.
Cheers to
Salud.
health.
Bobby Lucero inside Sicko Merchandising, StrongIslandTV.com, StrongIslandRadio.com, StrongIsland.com. Catch him. We're his best show. He knows it. And Life Vac too, but that's because they got a lot more money than me.
Yes, and all the best to Bobby Lucera in 2025 with all the maturations of Strong Island radio and television studio entertainment down here. All the best to Bobby in the new year.
Oh, that stuff's good.
Yeah, it is.
It is good.
Is there any other Christmas movie we've missed? Yeah, come on.
I'll tell you in a second. There are a lot of people who are on getting there. Besides Lou Ferraiolo giving me the finger, a lot of people are giving me suggestions about their favorite movie. Cheers from Ann Rothney. Lou Ferraiolo gave me the finger. Blow me, all right?
I can name a few down here. I got a list like best Christmas pageant ever, Christmas with the Cranks. I never saw that,
right.
but I know that's
Christmas
a popular
with the
one.
Cranks
It was a
is
good movie.
becoming more popular, but it wasn't that good. All right, but
I never saw
it's a Christmas movie I would watch again.
Okay.
The one I won't watch and I don't like is Deck the Halls with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. That movie's bad.
I never saw that, but I know the one you're
I
talking
didn't like
about.
that either.
What about the Nightmare Before Christmas?
I like Nightmare Before Christmas.
It doesn't do the Christmas
little
thing for
weird,
me. It's
yeah.
too Halloweenish.
Right, little different.
What do we got?
Surviving Christmas with Ben Affleck and Christina Applegate. I don't even remember
Sorry,
that.
don't like it.
2004.
Four Christmases is a decent movie with Reese Witherspoon.
Is there a new?
Once Upon a Christmas Wish.
Is there any new? Is there any new Christmas show that you guys like?
No.
Nothing
A
like
Christmas show?
like Christmas movie that you've seen. Like I heard Red One wasn't bad with that's with The Rock and
Nah, it's got The Rock. Forget it.
Yeah.
no.
I'm not
That
interested.
ain't getting my stocking over by the chimney.
I'm not interested
I
in
heard it
something
was
like
really
that.
bad.
Oh, you heard it was really
I heard
bad.
the red one was really bad.
So all right, so now you're a little bit younger and you probably go to the movies every once in a while with
Oh,
the girl.
I got one.
All right, wait, you got one. I was going to ask you.
I got one.
What do you any
One of my
new movie
favorites.
that's been your favorite in Christmas recently?
Any new Christmas movies?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't really feel like they've been making.
They haven't been.
No, they haven't. I mean, it's a little hard to beat, the classics, but
What's your favorite?
if it's not A Year Without a Santa Claus, I do like Nightmare Before Christmas. I know it's weird. I do like Christmas Carol. Scrooged is really good. Wonderful Life is really good.
The original "Twas the Night Before Christmas" animated cartoon. DiFilippo said. DiFilippo also had a question for.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
It was The Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the one where the kid writes something about Santa Claus and then he won't come.
Yeah.
There's a lot of themes where Santa Claus ain't coming or Christmas is getting canceled. Which Christmas is not all about gifts. So, but and I hate when they do that. Well, Christmas is gonna have to be canceled this year. Like that's what they do with Rudolph. You cancel Christmas.
Right, they threaten you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Threaten a
Rudolph,
child.
with your nose so bright.
Because I'm
likes
sharing
that.
a show all over. John Piazza just wished you a Merry
John
Christmas.
Piazza.
Is that Mike Piazza's brother?
No,
No.
John Piazza is a DJ. He's fantastic.
He wants to come in. Would you like to come?
I would love to have John
All right,
come in.
2025, John Piazza.
John
coming in.
Piazza, have him come in.
All right. He
John's
said-
great. And John, man,
he thanked us for his referral for the Nicolia. Whether he did it or not, I don't know because I haven't spoken to Mike. But Mike called me last night, and I'll find out. But Piazza said he would like to come in. And
John does everything. We had the Christmas Spectacular, the whole Winterfest over in Valley Stream. John does it. He's fantastic. He really is.
It's good.
He does all fireworks shows and stuff like that. He does everything in Valley Stream. He's all over the place.
I got a cartoon one that's one of my favorite, not my favorite, and that's the Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown
Christmas.
But that's the whole thing. Is that a movie or is that's a half-hour show?
It's a half-hour show, but it's like one of my favorite Christmas things to watch.
And they
if
don't
that's
play
on. Right, they don't really play it. They don't even play. That one in Santa Claus is Coming to Town. They'll play that, but like it's,
Santa Claus Coming Down is a long one.
It is.
That's a good one.
Now that's a movie, an animated, movie from what?
That's the Rankin Bass. 67, 68,
collection
70s, early
right.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the Christmas movies.
It looks
I
like
used to
that
watch.
time was more of when they made these movies.
That's what they did. Rudolph.
You know what I mean?
Rudolph. Right, all those.
See, like those to me are in one category.
And
He's Mr. Heat Miser.
He's Mr.
101.
Friends call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch burns in my clutch. I'm too much. Dun, 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 dun. He's Mr. White Christmas. He's Mr. Snow. He's Mr. One Christmas. He's Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Freeze Meister. Whatever I touch freezes in my clutch. I'm too much. That's a fucking 58 years old. How the fuck do I know that?
I don't know how you know that. That's really
How
good.
do I know that? Holy shit. Well, it's funny.
I don't think it goes back to when you were a child. I think it goes back to when you were smoking pot when you were in your 20s.
Oh, that's great.
You're too much.
Oh, that's fucking great. I can't
There
believe
we
it.
go.
Oh, it's on right now.
I got it.
Put this. I don't care. I'll
Come
talk
on,
over it.
Vinny, we'll talk over it. Give me a little volume. 1974, the year without a Santa Claus. Heat Miser song. That's the 101.
Miser, whatever I touch,
Clutch.
I'm too much. Oh, that's great. Please share the show. Here it is. Christmas.
We had a kid in Valley Stream who used to play on the baseball team. He had red flaming hair like that, and we used to call him Heat Miser.
That's great. Look at, I got a friend of mine that just went to a costume party, and that's the outfit he wore.
That's a great Halloween costume.
I gotta show you.
Let me see that.
I gotta show it. Let me share the show. Share the show,
That's
everybody.
good.
Take the fucking.
And who's
take
the
it away
mother?
from me.
I like
The
that.
mother, Shirley Booth.
Shirley Booth. Hazel. Oh wow, you remember that? Oh, here we. I want to
This is
listen to
good
the
stuff.
Freeze Meister. This is good stuff.
This is good stuff.
This is one of the best parts of the movie. Here we go. Everybody, shake your ass. Hey, Rodney. Green Christmas, he's Mr.
Big sale on aisle 4.
Gotta get in the Christmas spirit, folks.
He's Mr.
Call me Heat Miser.
That's a good voice. I want to hear the Freeze one.
I'm
Look at that hair. Look at his hair. I got a friend that's wearing. I'm going to show you the costume. That's what he wears. Oh, that's great.
That's good.
So good. All right, so DiFilippo's not in our side for the next month, so I'm glad we're going to be away for a while.
Oh, yeah?
That's great. Hey, he's fucking.
There's Hazel talking over there, Shirley Booth.
We're allowed to watch the movie and talk about it, I think. Hey,
White Christmas.
And you look at him. He looks like Scrooge in the movie. In
Yes.
the Disney movie.
Right.
shh, I want to hear this. Snow Miser.
Freeze Miser.
I called him Freeze Miser. Yeah. I was close.
Snow Miser.
You know what the best part of Elf is?
That's guys.
The best part of Elf is when the snowball fight, when he fucking throws those
that's
snowballs.
great.
The kids.
Like rapid fire snowballs. And that one kid
windmill.
starts running away, and he nails him running.
Oh, that's great.
That and when he answers the phone.
All right, what's it, Cold Meister? That's what Scrooge looks like in the fucking movie Scrooge.
Mr. White Christmas. Mr. Freezemeister.
Oh, you know what's another movie that's borderline that they don't really play that much is Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Which I like when they were fighting
bad.
for that stuff, for trying to get that.
Jimmy, I'm Turbo Man. I'm Turbo Man.
Oh, there you go. Nobody's leaving.
Nobody's leaving this
No.
fun old-fashioned Christmas.
Oh, no.
All in this together. It's a full-blown 4-alarm holiday emergency here. We're gonna press on. We're gonna have the happiest Christmas since tap dance with Danny.
Danny fucking K.
Quiet down that chimney night. You're gonna find the jolliest bunch
Bunch of assholes.
You're goofy.
You're goofy.
Don't piss me off.
Clark?
She was so hot.
Not according
Yeah.
to Santa's watch, it isn't. Now, come on. Stay out of this, Dad.
Clark, I think
She was hot.
everyone just goes
Is this the one with Christy Brinkley? Is that the...
No, she wasn't
that's
in
the
this
original.
one.
That's the original Vacation.
Words.
This is
Stay
Christmas.
around you, Ellen. We're at the threshold of hell. Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving.
It's so good.
What
There's a drink at the we were up at the Villager last week, and
got a
there's
drink named after us?
No, they have a drink called Hallelujah, Holy Shit, Where's the Tylenol? Okay, and they serve it, Bobby, in the Moose
Marty
eggnog.
Moose.
Yeah, in the
Marty
in the
Moose cup. I
freaking,
have the Marty
in the
Moose mug. I
Yes.
have the Marty Moose mug.
Go to the Villager on Main
Why
Street
does
in
that not
Farmingdale.
shock me?
Yes, and yeah, that is not
My daughter
surprising at
Christine
all.
bought it to me for like 15 years ago.
That's not shocking.
You gotta have like...
I mean,
yeah, that's
not even
shocking.
close to being shocking.
He's great.
You know.
Oh, that's great, babe.
But yeah, go up to the Villager. You'll get yourself a Marty Moose mug and a nice drink.
I like it.
Yep.
Watch this.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol? Holy shit, where's the Tylenol?
Who'd you go out with?
What's that?
You didn't ask me?
No, it was one of our friends' birthdays, and it was a gathering that I was invited to, a large gathering of
Not large
friends and
enough, though, apparently.
No. It wasn't expanded out to the Graz realm. What? I didn't set the guest list. It's not like that. Me and my
noticed-
wife were invited for a friend of ours' birthday.
I'm noticing...
No gras required.
No Graz required.
I'm just noticing a trend. You know, that's all. We go out. We have a great time at Murs. And I can't make it. I can't get on that top list. I can't get it.
There is no top list.
I know it. It's and he's.
Well, hold on. Did you go out with the Brodricks?
Go.
Did you go out with the Brodricks?
Yes, we went. I went out with the.
Okay, did I get an invite to go out with the Brodricks?
You don't have little kids. You don't have little kids.
Oh, well, hold on. Bobby, you see how this works?
I could find a few little kids to bring.
No, I don't have little kids. I have large kids.
Yeah, they don't want to go. These kids.
I have
They
two,
actually
three
got on this
grandkids.
skating ring about the size of two of these offices and enjoyed themselves, and then went on a roller coaster that is like from like Nunley's.
Oh my god.
Remember Nunley's?
I love Nunley's.
I love Nunley's too.
Nunley's.
Remember Nunley's
In
off the
Freeport.
No, not the other one in Sheepshead Bay off the Belt Parkway. Is that Nunley's too?
Nunya?
Is that Nunya?
Nunya
There's
business.
No, there's.
I went to Nunya.
Where's that?
My daughter does that to me sometimes. Where you going, Nunya? Nunya business.
Really? I gotta use that.
That's joking.
I gotta use that.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. That's funny. Nunya.
You never been to
Nunley's
the
was,
one?
in,
Heard that?
Nunley's was in Freeport.
Oh,
They had a
which one?
carousel.
So which one was the
You're
one?
thinking of Adventureland and
Not Adventureland, the one on Sheepshead, off of the Belt Parkway in Sheepshead Bay. D. Filippo's listening. He'll get it. Check him on Facebook. He'll get it.
Coney Island?
Yeah, by Coney Island. It's not Coney Island. It was a small little. It's actually been bought up by the Hasidic Jews now. It's more of a Hasidic Jew place. And now it's Nunley's.
Now it's Nunya.
Nunya business.
We got Rob Keane checking in, Graz. You know, you're going to have to post this schedule on Facebook because he says, I thought there was no show this week and last week.
Oh, there was
Okay,
no
everybody's
show,
now
right?
confused over when we have a show and when we don't have a
When
show.
Bobby's not here, it's not really a show. Remember?
You know.
Like Kathy Davies says, I love when all you together.
Thank
She
you,
says to me
Kathy.
privately.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Hey, now.
No.
Hey, now.
I'm kidding.
Share the show. Give us a like. Give us a love. All right. So I thought there was no show. How about the original Scrooge from Greg DiFilippo?
The original Scrooge was what?
Yeah, original
The original
Scrooge
there was one
1930,
1938
Yeah.
was the original.
Yep. He was asking about that. He also wanted to know what was the. Hey Vin, do you know what was the 660-pound delivery that was brought to Bobby Lacera yesterday? Do you know anything about that? Was it a new printer? Professional Vinny?
You got some big new fancy television screen for the main.
Oh boy. Yeah. Lifehack's going.
Fancy.
Yeah, they're going fancy. That's why he doesn't even walk in here. We went from his top show to a little peon, but still his top show. But, you know, they're the big shots now.
Well, the truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah, the truth does hurt.
I always felt like I'm looking at George C. Scott did Scrooge. I always felt like he was a little bit too rough.
Rough. 1935, not 1938.
1935 was the original.
1935. So it
There
says
was a
here.
1938 Scrooge.
1 hour and 18 minutes.
Right. 1 hour.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Yep. Director Henry Edwards, Charles Dickens, the writer, and H. Fowler Mayer.
Was there one in 1938?
Seymour Hicks.
Seymour Hicks, that's the one.
Donald Calthrop and
So Seymour
Robert
Hicks.
Cochran. Seymour Hicks.
Seymour Hicks was the one that was the original.
Those are the stars. First full cast and crew.
All right, so you got
And
19.
Scrooge.
Then you have,
Bob Cratchit was Donald Calthrop.
and the most popular one, believe it or not, is the one in 1951.
Really?
It was the most popular.
What do you say the most popular? You mean?
It was the one that most people like to watch. It was longer. It was more, defined.
And it was called Scrooge?
It was called Christmas Carol again.
Oh, Christmas Carol, 1951, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get him out of the way.
Get
it for
who
me?
out of the way.
I get the advertisers. People that helped us during the Victoria Vicky Vasquez
That was
Foundation 2024 and soon to be next year 2025.
If I was drunk, I'd read this.
Come on.
I'll read it.
Mers!
Alastair Sim was
Alastair Sim was
Ebenezer
1951.
Scrooge, 1951.
That was the most popular one.
Do the Mers. Mers.
I want to welcome everybody to Mers. Mers. Where is it located?
It's on Route 109 in Farmingdale.
At Route 109 in Farmingdale.
Also known
Welcome
as
to
Fulton Street.
Mers.
Also known as Fulton Street.
Fulton Street.
Yep.
I like when there's a road that's named as something else too.
Yeah.
And that bothers me. I'm bringing up another subject that bothers me.
Oh, boy.
Renaming
Oh, boy.
of roads. When they rename a road, they don't really rename it. They just put a second blue sign underneath the actual green sign.
It's a way of-
and no one ever refers to it as that, and it still says what it was.
It's pomp and circumstance.
It's
That's
just
all
crap.
it is. Go ahead. Come on.
It's
Read.
just crap.
Let's get through
Well,
this.
now I got.
But it is to honor someone.
Yeah, but nobody's calling it. It's something for years now. I've been watching that, and I know nothing but respect for Michael McDonald, but Michael McDonald Memorial Highway, is anyone calling it that?
What is that?
That would be the Southern State Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
D. Filippo says you're not
If
listening.
you're gonna call it that, call it that. Michael McDonald deserves. Is his name Michael McDonald? Yeah, Michael.
Stephen McDonald.
Was it Stephen?
Yes.
Is that the one that got
big
paralyzed at the Rangers?
paralyzed at the Ranger guy, the cop?
Yeah, the one that
Steve
got
McDonald.
shot.
Stephen
Steve
McDonald.
McDonald. So Michael McDonald happens to be a singer from the Doobie Brothers.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
I just watched a Pay It Forward about him. He's still
Yacht
still
Rock.
he's still doing concerts.
He's good.
He had a 10-year-old.
I'm sorry for Stephen McDonald saying the wrong name
No,
because
come
I was
on.
just listening to Michael McDonald.
So you're not listening with your earphones on, but Trans-Siberian Orchestra was just on. D. Filippo said, I went last weekend. It was an absolutely amazing show. He had amazing seats.
At
And he's actually very good friends with one of the singers.
Oh, yeah?
So he's always said when they come to New York,
I can't sit. I sit through those shows.
Yeah. You
and
don't
I
like-
cannot hear that song without hearing "Ding fries are done, ding fries are done, ding fries are done." I can't. It's
I
ruined.
work at
Well, he
Burger
said the
King.
show is
wear a
so
paper
fun.
hat.
show is great, he said.
Would you like some fries with that? Would you like some fries with that? Ding fries are done, ding fries are done, ding fries are done.
Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. I work at Burger King. Wear a paper hat. And there's another line there.
Would you like some fries with that?
Yeah, but there's something
Oh no!
before
Well,
that.
would you like an apple
something
pie
else.
with that?
Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Fries are done.
Oh my
You know, it's ruined. It's like I heard. If you could find this, Billy Crystal did a version of White Christmas many years ago, probably 40 years ago now,
He's looking.
where
Oh no, I got the.
he
I
does
got the
all these
ding
characters
first.
in it, and I can't help but hear the song now with him, Billy Crystal doing his "I'm dreaming of a white Christmas" like Sammy Davis Jr. Right, and then he goes,
Peter Griffin singing it.
"Oh, Peter Griffin," and he's like, "And I mean that," and he does this whole thing where he says, and it's like it's in my head every time I hear the song now. Anyway, what am I reading? So I'm reading, what's this res?
Right there.
Oh, the Library Cafe.
Yeah, Library
I don't know
Cafe.
where it is.
is in the corner of Main Street.
Well, you tell me to read off a
The
name, and you don't tell me.
it's working. It's Library Cafe is in corner of Main Street. Go see Mike. Go see all the bartenders over there. They got good drinks.
Go see your favorite bartender.
John Boy. I forgot their names.
And if you
for a
can't
minute.
remember their names, go to Murs.
Right.
Yeah, because Rosie's always there.
Because Rosie,
We like
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie.
And then there's Baz.
BAC Systems. That's BAC Systems Inc.
Murs.
It's not bad.
We got Murs.
Brian
Murs. BAC Systems. Lick. BAC's
System
Lick.
Inc.
Oh, Lick. I thought it said Lick.
Not Link.
Inc.
Oh, Turpin.
So
Farmingdale, New York.
BAC Supplies Inc. Then we got paramedics.
Forget it.
Look at what you wrote.
BAC Systems Inc., Farmingdale, New York, 516-797-4990 for your AC and heating. Bottles on Broadway, 1083 North
Bottles on there,
Broadway.
bottles on Broadway.
Paraplegic thing.
Rob
Pat Walsh
LaCharga,
Realty.
516-796-9700.
You wrote paraplegic.
You know what's funny?
Wait, Larry is a comedian at gmail.com. With
We should have had Bobby write down on another piece of paper what he thought it said, and then read that list along with the
That's
ads.
funny shit.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
What's the paraplegic thing? Pat Walsh Realty. 516.
it says paraplegic here. No, it's Pat Walsh Real.
Pat Walsh Realty. He lives a
another
little
shot,
bit, but he's
please.
okay.
All right, we're gonna do another.
He's doing
Ding
all
fries
right.
are done. Ding fries are done. Ding fries are done. Hey, I want to wish everybody
the Billy Crystal.
very Merry Christmas.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's going to be more
I
than,
want to tell you a little quick story.
that's gonna be more than a Merry
What are you
Christmas.
doing?
Back, give me.
I got a drink.
That's plenty.
Back in the
You
day.
think so?
You can light that up. You got
You can burn it
me
off.
and Mike Mormon, my best friend for years. Right?
We know.
Right? We went out one day. We cut out of school, and my father always had this little cabinet behind the sink, behind
boy.
the table in the living room, and he would always pull out this bottle of Dewar's he had, and he would
Hey,
drink his
boy.
Dewar's and get. I talked about this a few weeks ago. But one day, Mike, we were talking and we're saying we're going to cut out of school and we're going to drink some scotch. Right? 'Cause
gonna be men.
My dad drinks scotch. So I took his, what at the time was a quart of scotch, and I brought it over to Mike's house at 9 o'clock in the morning. After school.
Oh, my God.
And we started pouring it in his fucking kitchen glasses, which where you would drink a glass of milk like this, filled up like that. We're pouring it like that and drinking it. Oh! And we're
Wow.
sucking it down. I swear to God, by 12 o'clock, I was blind.
You must have been.
I was blind. People say blind drunk. I was fucking blind drunk.
You drank the whole glass?
We drank the whole bottle.
Oh, my God.
We was
Look,
so
you didn't get
sma-
alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, we were so smashed.
Did you get in trouble for taking that bottle? Did he find out you took it?
To this day, he doesn't know.
Wow. He knows now.
Not that you're aware of.
He knows now.
Oh, he just heard this. No, but he watched. But the point is, when you're not experienced in drinking, like we're drinking these little shots in these little glasses, and you just looked at this like it was a lot, which it is actually. It is a lot. It is.
Now that I get a second look at it,
Nice little shot.
that is a lot.
He's got like 3 shots in there.
And my father used to always tell me when I was a kid, he used to go,
That's too little. That's not a
take that one. No, that's the one I wanted to get. So, it's too much. It's like the 3 bears over here.
Oh, boy.
Just right. I got just right. Just right is right here. My father used to always say, you don't guzzle that shit, you sip it. So I learned
Yeah,
to
Brett.
sip it. Now, Mike, to this day, has not touched a drop of Dewar's or scotch in his life, ever.
I haven't.
Because of that.
Well, I haven't.
Because of that day.
I went to, remember Todd, not Todd, one
Todd
of the
Gurley?
guys- No, not Todd Amadeo. It was the
third?
other kid
Amadeo,
from my school.
Amadeo?
Jimmy remember Jimmy
Capone?
the redheaded kid? He was friends with Todd.
The Heat Miser?
Not the Heat Miser.
Hey, call me Heat Miser.
We went to his house and I had Scotch, Dewar's, and Gatorade. and I threw up that night, and I had to take my Regents final the next day in the fucking gym. And the gym lights. You remember
What'd you
the
get on
gym?
that Regents?
Do you remember? I passed it.
What'd you get on that Regents?
I passed.
got a little-
I threw
you
up.
got a little-
Passing
you
was
got a-
70.
I threw up, and they put me in the
70
library.
with a barf.
I cheated. The noise,
yeah.
the noise from the
Shocking.
lights. I threw up.
Oh,
went
yeah.
upstairs. They put me in the library, and I passed the test.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I haven't drank this since I hung out with you. That time.
Well,
at
Mike won't
Governor's.
drink it to this day, but I do.
I like this song too. Cheers.
So good.
Anyhow,
Cheers.
the thing is, drinking scotch is an acquired thing. It is. And because of that day, see, now I always liked it. I just always liked scotch, even though that day didn't turn me off from it forever.
Yeah.
But I like drinking my scotch. I like drinking Maker's Mark, a little bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like
I'm
that.
As you
not
get
a- I'm
older,
not a
I
Maker's
don't like
Mark guy.
drinking beer anymore.
I like bourbon, but I'm not a Maker's Mark.
What do you like? Hendrix?
Hendrix. No, that's a gin.
Hendrix is a gin.
That's a very good gin.
Not Hendrix.
No.
Knob Creek.
Knob Creek. Oh,
I like Knob Creek.
dude, I had a Knob Creek night. Me and actually our famous TV producer Tony Carey.
Who seems to be everywhere in Las Vegas and in LA right now.
He's
out every night at a premiere.
Yes.
What's the deal? Can he not get us in there? Are you
Tis
kidding me? We're the
tis
top fucking
season. I mean,
podcast on Long
he's-
Island.
Listen, he just got reelected as a
I know.
as a governor
I
to
know.
the Television Movie
Come on,
Academy.
fucking step it up a notch.
Yes, listen,
We know
Tony's-
some people, folks.
Tony's a busy guy. Tony's out and about all the time in the social
Well, what
scenes
about
of
Yes.
Hollywood producing. But so this is probably like 25 years, almost 30 years ago. We went to a wedding in San Francisco for a good friend of his, Katie and Sean. So
San Francisco, I'm happy it was a guy and a girl.
yes, it was a guy and a girl. We go to, well, this is almost 30 years ago. It's got to be 26, 27 years ago.
They were just as gay then.
We drive from LA up to San Francisco. We get there. Now, I got still in the band, long hair at the time. This bartender is like metalhead. We start talking to the guy. We're ordering Knob Creek and Coke like, it's going out of style. And he is just hammering us. You get a bartender that's
Just fucking.
right.
He
He's
used
just
to
right.
have that at me.
Yes, and it's a wedding. We're having a great time.
You know what? The only thing that wasn't happening was the sound of the cash register.
Yes.
Yeah. People drinking, having
You're
a great
right.
time. I just didn't hear.
That was the other bonus of the evening. That it was all from Well, we gave us all a little wedding gift, and I got open bar.
All right, that's great.
So, dude, we nearly finished this freaking bottle of Knob Creek. We go back to the hotel. There's a couple other guests that were, at the wedding. And we proceed to climb a fence, to go in the pool at the hotel. Somebody breaks their ankle, whatever.
Jesus.
But, dude, that was my, one of the last times I've had Knob Creek, to be honest
Good
with you.
shit.
Yeah, but very good. It is very good. I like Redemption. I like Jim Beam, but I don't like the regular one.
Nah, I don't do Jim Beam.
I like his black or his other kind of.
I'm going to drink anything along those lines. I'm going to drink Jack Daniels.
I haven't had gin since I blacked out.
I don't drink
I
gin.
love Jack Daniels. That's what I started.
I like
on.
Jack Daniels.
Honey
too.
Jack is good.
Yeah,
Honey Jack, we drank that bottle that night. Remember that?
We took
Yes.
we took Hector Louise's. I brought Hector Louise a Christmas
Wow.
gift at
Yeah,
Governor's.
to
said
get
his
down
name.
here, we got a bottle for you.
We drank
We're
the
like,
whole-
all right, let's crack it open. Why
Wait,
not?
hold
Just
on.
crack it open.
Hold on. Little roller. Let me get it ready.
roller up
Let me get it
along
ready.
You know what? When we mentioned him, you have to play that.
You gotta play that.
You got to play that. That's
Little roller.
He actually said hello to everybody. Wishes he can come
Well,
on
a
one
month
day.
ago.
Did you speak to him?
Oh, he texted me. He
Yeah?
was mad at me. He was mad at me the last show we did at Mers that I didn't make him
Of
one of
course
the
he was.
comedians.
Right, well, we can't make him a comedian.
No, that's not going to happen.
Baker's is good. Also, DiFilippo said Baker's.
Right.
Yes, Baker's good. But I like my Maker's Mark. I don't know why you don't like it. I don't fucking like it.
I like Baker's Mark.
It's not like it's a little harsh. Like it's not a smooth sipper.
Well, you know what I find?
It's got a little spice
Most people-
flavor that I don't like.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
most
but-
people they're like better
What's
than doers. They like
Leave it on.
Damn.
Johnny Walker, but I don't like Johnny Walker. I like doers better.
I'm not a.
So you don't like the blue? You
I
don't like the
Johnny.
high end?
Not a whiskey.
Johnny
Walkers?
Walker Blue is happening to be pretty good.
So if you wait, now let me ask you something. I would like to start drinking some little Johnny Walker as I'm getting older.
I can bring a blue in for you. I have a bottle at home.
I would love to try it.
Isn't that
I've
like
never-
the
I've-
top? Is that the top
Top-
one?
is that the top?
blue?
It's $225 a bottle.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever had blue. I might have had it once or
Could have
twice.
brought it in tonight. I was gonna. I thought there was.
Did I miss it?
You missed it.
Could you rewind that, please?
Yes.
Just put your hand. What are you doing?
Oh,
Why
damn
don't
it.
you just put your hand there?
Sorry.
Bob, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
Just,
I screwed
let
up.
Me just tell you that Larry Izzo, Joe Pontillo, Stephen Rocco, and Stevie GB right now are our confirmed 4 comedians for the comedy show at MERS. Looks like April 19th. Is
There
that
we
a
go.
good night for you?
I got it.
April 19th. I can't even tell you what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm talking about Zarelli. Check the
I'll,
19th.
I'll be at.
April 19th. Hold on. Here's the little roller. Pay attention.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win.
We should use that as a trivia question right now. One day. For $50, $100. Name,
Little roller up
name
along
what we
first.
Are you gonna see something similar to this next season?
I think they're going to be very good next year. I think they
You know
need
what? The
pitching.
Yankees have improved more than I thought they could possibly improve.
I love every move that they
The
make.
Yankees are building a roster.
I like every
That's what
move
I've been
that you
saying to
make.
my boys.
I like every
I
move
do.
you
I
make.
like the. Well, no, listen. You don't know what's going to work out here.
Right now, I
Goldschmidt,
like
Right.
37.
You know, Goldschmidt. Now, listen. Every first baseman is gone now. Pete Alonso's a little kind of stuck in a hard place
He's-
now because he doesn't really have too many options.
Yeah,
Well,
he's coming
Bregman
back.
didn't sign yet, right?
Yeah, but he's not a first baseman.
Well, he could be.
Well, yeah, but if you're getting down to that, I mean, why haven't the Mets moved to sign him quicker?
I think
that's what I've been
I
wondering.
think they're going to make it. They're going to try to.
They're
steal
trying
it.
to find somebody
They're
else.
trying
I
to
get
steal.
it.
No, I don't think they are. I think
No,
they're
I
trying to
think
steal
they
the
are.
headlines in January and February.
I agree with you.
What, me?
Yes, because
Everybody already has his jersey because Christmas they've already bought the Mets jersey.
Really? You think that's what they want to?
Yeah, like Soto, they did it before Christmas so people could buy Juan Soto jerseys.
this is a marketing ploy.
correct.
This is all about Soto getting his limelight for a month or a few weeks at least.
Yep.
You know, where they're going to get it. Bringing Alonso back now is kind of climactic, but making there's some sort of anticipation and anxiety about it, where people are going, "What's going on with Alonso?" And to suddenly announce in January that they've signed him would be a big story.
And
It would be.
it steals the pages,
be.
and it makes him strong. And anybody that was going to buy an Alonso jersey for Christmas would have probably has already done
Probably
it
already has
in the
one.
last 5 years.
Right.
So
Well, you know what?
That's how I look at
really
it.
would like to see Alonso stay with the Mets.
I do
really
too.
would.
That's
because
that's-
I think he's just a Met guy.
But don't you think
remember
there's a-
I said a couple of years ago? I said this. I go, when Pete Alonso was batting fifth on the Mets, that's when they were a good team.
Lindor 3, Soto 4, Pete Alonso 5. How
No,
good?
Lindor's not going to bat three. He's going to stay leadoff.
He'll stay leadoff.
So who's going to bat 3? Vientos, maybe? Right?
Wait, you're
could
going to
be.
bat Soto too?
Zerelli, turn this off. We're going to get in trouble. We play the
You're
whole
going to
thing.
turn.
I think you're going to see Lindor, Soto, Vientos.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Nimo, and then Vientos.
So now, what's your starting lineup? Catches Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Well, see, he's young, dude. He's going to get
I know
better.
he's got to
Yankees,
learn. He's got to learn to
uh,
lay off that shit.
He's gonna
Yankees
get
cut bait
better.
with Trevino. Jose.
No, they traded him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They let him out the door.
But the thing is, you're looking now at. I think Alonso will be back. So you got your second baseman is going to be Acuna.
I feel bad. So where's McNeil playing? You going to get rid of McNeil?
Have fun, McNeil.
I think McNeil's going to be your fourth. I think he's going to play second base sometimes, left field sometimes.
Just like he's been doing.
Yeah, I think
But-
I think he'll get 400, 350, 400 at bats, and he'll be happy. I don't think he wants to leave.
You
I think he likes
Lindor,
it.
you're going to have Vientos, you're going to have
I wouldn't
Soto, Nimmo, and I guess still Marte. But I'd rather play, at this point, I'd rather play McNeil than
I think Jet Williams is soon to be coming up too.
maybe next year.
Jet Williams is supposed to be coming up. This other kid, Gilbert's supposed to be coming up soon.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Hey, that guy. Yeah, they didn't call us for Christmas.
Oh,
you know.
yeah, really?
We haven't heard from Trump. We got only 25
You know,
minutes left. I haven't heard from Trump. I haven't heard from Gilbert. Nothing.
I'm working on a new contract with the Mets.
Are you?
Yes, I'm
Where-
going to be the left fielder.
All right.
Yes.
Do you know Gilbert? I just want to let you
you
know
can
that.
cover that kind of ground in left field?
There isn't much grounded left. They've taken most of it away. They've given me the opportunity to work with 4 outfielders now because they don't know what to do with Starling Marte.
Was it like 8U baseball we're going back to?
We're going back to
4
that.
outfielders.
It's like softball. 4 outfielders. You got a left fielder, a left center fielder, a right center fielder, and a right fielder.
What's your-
I will be the left fielder. Anybody pulls one down the line, I'm there.
What position do you bat, sir?
I bat 9th.
9th.
Yes.
Wow.
So you're
I'm a double. They call that a double leadoff.
but there's 10, so you're at the bottom.
No,
No, 9. Oh, 9 hit, 10 play the field, right?
I'm playing left.
Yeah, but you're batting.
I'm batting 10. That's right. That will
Who's
be-
on first?
I don't know.
third base. Are you fast?
Oh my goodness, my shoes fly into flames when I run down the line.
We missed you, and I want to wish you a Merry
Really?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas
And a happy
to you.
Hanukkah.
I'm a Jew.
I was going to
Happy-
say.
Well, he just got
Happy
it.
Hanukkah.
Happy
Well,
Hanukkah.
and wait, do you know, Gilbert, were you aware of this, that every 15 years, Christmas and Hanukkah fall on the same day?
It's been that
And this
long.
year is one of the 15th
I
years.
feel like Christmas steals our thunder.
Why?
Really? Why?
They have no right having Christmas on the same day as Hanukkah.
Well, but
We
Hanukkah's
Jews
on the
have
same day.
suffered.
Yeah, but
You have suffered.
But you're on the same day as Christmas. Christmas is the same day every year. Hanukkah's the one that moves around.
They should move it around like Easter.
Yeah, because of the calendar.
Are you still spreading those STDs in the cemetery?
Oh boy.
STDs, that was motor oil back in the day. I used to use the
No, that's
STD.
STP.
Oh,
Gilbert. STP is the motor oil.
You still having fun over there?
I'm having a grand old time.
Can you tell me who you're partying with lately?
I've been I just started partying with Ricky Henderson. Talk about speed. Oh my God.
He's still got it.
Oh my God, that's good.
He's been stealing caskets.
Oh, rest in peace, Ricky.
in peace,
Rest
Ricky.
in peace, Ricky.
Oh, please tell Ricky that we wish him well. Good luck. We're gonna miss him.
You put me in a spot there where I had to think of somebody who recently
So
died.
fuck- I was thought you were gonna say Natalie Wood. I thought you were gonna say you were part of.
She's a pretty piece of ass.
You know, I heard a staggering stat the other day. Ricky Henderson only played 4.5 years for the Yankees
Right.
and held the stolen base record for the franchise at the Yankees.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter eclipsed him only after playing 20 years.
Correct.
Well, the thing is, Ricky Henderson was
Think about
stealing, 80 to 100 bases a year.
I know. I mean, that's
Yankees were never known as a base stealing team.
no, but that's a staggering statistic.
Professional Vinny, get your thing ready. Why is Santa not so jolly every Christmas?
Why?
Because he knows where all the naughty girls live. Thank you. That's right. That's from Greg DiFilippo.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Why is Santa not so what?
Why is Santa so jolly? Because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
Ah, now
I thought you
get
said,
it.
why is Santa not so jolly?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I know how to ruin everything.
Changes the whole fucking
Oh,
joke.
God.
Greg DiFilippo.
Are you good for April 19th? Brought up. Are you good for April 19th?
Oh, April 18th. Hold on, let me check
We
that.
got to do show prep now.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
Let's stop the show to look.
You know what we got to do?
Lacera's failed me here. Lacera has definitely failed me. I used to have such great feelings for that guy. Now he doesn't even talk to me. I stole the water and that's it.
That's $2 you stole
Yes.
from the kitty over here.
I think I'm good.
$2 from the bucket that he keeps in the back. Lots of money in the bucket.
You ready?
I think I'm okay.
No, not you. Are you ready, President
you
Trump?
asked me for
You
the
ready to
18th.
take- We're not going to be back until
January 20th, I'm taking the oath of office.
and we're going to be back the week
Sleepy Joe
before.
will be packing his bags, and I will be back in the office taking care of things the way they were supposed to be taken care of. And the bottom line is, this country is going to turn around. It's going to turn around.
Is it really President Trump?
Oh, it will.
I hope
It
so.
will. Inflation will get under control.
I have the utmost faith in you, sir. You
Thank
did
you.
make a comment recently that you didn't think it was going to be this hard to end the Ukrainian war, sir. I guess it's a little bit harder than within one day. But I did hear.
Well, I'm not even in office yet.
I know. I did hear that President Putin wants to meet with you right away about the Ukrainian war, which would be very ironic how for 4 years they created this war with all this money going everywhere, and the minute you come in, they want to end it. I mean,
Reminds me of the days when Reagan came in, when Jimmy Carter had the hostages. The hostages were being held in 444 days.
yes,
And Reagan got elected, and his first day in office, they released the hostages.
yes,
That's what we're looking at. Release the hostages.
that's it. I agree with you. I think you. I know you want to keep.
We can't come up with a solution or an explanation for why there's drones flying all over the place.
No.
All over New Jersey, all over the place. And Sleepy Joe knows nothing. He knows nothing about it. He can't even figure it out.
What do you think it is, sir?
It's spying on us. Other countries are being allowed to spy on us.
Do you think so? Brought up?
Do I think so?
Yes.
You know, I don't know because I don't know, as most people don't know, I think. But
How can you-
If
well,
I
you
was
know
a
what?
spy, if I was a spy drone, I'm just going to make this observation that I've seen. If I was a spy drone and I'm trying to fly over all these secret places and everything else, right?
Yep.
Why on the drone do I have these bright green and red lights to be very visible to people on the ground? If I'm a spy drone, I would think I'm going to be a little more stealth and not so noticeable to everybody if that's really what my
Well, let
intention
me
is.
ask you a question. Where the United States of
Just an
America, the
observation.
federal government has no clue why these drones are
Oh,
flying.
that's a different conversation. I agree
So
with you totally
I
on
think
that
that
one.
there's been some okay given to
Yeah.
somebody somewhere to check us out.
Oh, like look up my skirt kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Really?
I don't know about that.
They're checking out where everything is.
What do you mean checking out where everything is? Like what?
Yeah.
Like our military
our
facilities?
military
'Cause
facilities and
they
stuff?
should be down in Virginia and Quantico and other places than
Why Jersey?
Jersey.
I want to wish everybody a happy Quantico.
good. Thank you. Happy Quantico. Thank you.
Quantico is 8 days of lights.
Right, exactly. I
8
mean,
days
you know,
of
I
lights.
just, I don't know. They're just little,
Happy Quantico.
little
I'm
observations
drinking
of
Dewar's Happy Quantico.
Dewar's is very nice and smooth.
This, you want one? This thing is fantastic, man. I use
Have you
this-
been using it?
I did
What
use
am
it
I
the other
gonna
night. This thing is fantastic. It's good with it when you're walking a dog. Adirondack
This is
Walking Stick Company, Justin McDonald. Check him out on Facebook. This is the Limo Talk. Farmingdale Dealers Walking Stick made by the Adirondack Walking Stick Company. He also
Justin McDonald, who hates Christmas.
does. Who that clip is doing so well too. I put that clip up. He
I
wrote
know.
back.
I mean, he came in hard.
He came in
After
hard.
Christmas. Jesus.
You haven't seen him on TikTok.
That was bad.
We were doing very well on TikTok. People were getting, this guy, what is he doing? What is he saying? He's a good
Very
guy.
angry.
Justin McDonald, he does great beef jerky, and the Adirondack Walking Stick Company, if you'd like a walking stick if you go hiking or anything else. The Victoria Vicky
And if
Vasquez.
you'd like to have it stick up your ass, he'll definitely give you one of those, too.
The Victoria Vicky Vasquez Memorial Scholarship Fund for 2024 is all about almost closed. We're not going to have a pay-per-view done for the past show ready for 2024. Thank you, Bob Lucera.
Well, maybe for the new year we could get
We
it.
are going to do something for the new year. Take that money and put it towards 2025. The Victoria Vicky Vasquez Memorial Scholarship, presented by Farmingdale Baseball League. Please, if you can, in 2025, when we're on the air, if you want to send a donation, it would be greatly appreciated. You can catch us on Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts. You can catch us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Rumble, LinkedIn, Roku, Spreaker, GothamGoldGrass.com, Ins41.com, and Instagram. All right.
Very nice.
We're done.
Frankly, I think these are all great places.
They're great places.
They're very good
I try
places.
very hard to get it out there, President Trump. You've been out on many clips and you're a hit. So because of you, TikTok is doing very well, and I can show you that. You've done,
TikTok, who would like to ban across the board.
which you want to ban, and we're doing great. At the end, we're doing great, and you want to get it banned.
Well, you really think about it, TikTok is pretty fucked up.
Here's another one. Why
I
does
mean, you don't need drones when you have TikTok.
Why does
you can
Mrs.
just spy on everybody in America with TikTok?
Why does Mrs.
Everybody has
Claus
it.
always pray for a white Christmas?
Except me, because Santa Claus only comes once a year. Thank you, Greg.
Oh, there you go. Why did Santa get a divorce? He couldn't get rid of all the hoes.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a stretch.
This is, yeah.
All right.
It's going in a different direction.
We got 14 minutes.
Greg's trying to come up with jokes because his Buccaneers are losing to the Cowboys.
Cowboys are winning?
Cowboys are winning
I know, we gotta-
26-17, and Cowboys were eliminated from playoff contention today with the Washington win over Philadelphia, the stunner.
Which now makes the Philadelphia game against the Giants, the last game of the season, important to Philadelphia. So then now they're gonna
Giants
play.
are 2-12.
The Giants got the number one pick in the draft right now.
Yes.
Come on.
Well, actually, no. They lose the tiebreak. Oh no, the Raiders won today.
You're
You're right. Raiders won today.
Everybody's a game behind the Giants. The Raiders and the
Giants
Browns
2-12 or 2-13.
Giants are gonna get the
2-13.
top pick.
The 3-12 is the Raiders, and 3-12 is the Browns, and the Giants are 2-13. The Giants right now lead it. That's it.
How about that?
What are you doing for Christmas?
Giants gonna get the first round pick.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Gonna be going to Massapequa, right over down the block. Yeah,
Okay. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is the only day I celebrate. I do not celebrate Christmas Day.
You know Christmas? No.
Nah.
What do you mean you don't celebrate Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve is what it's all
does that
about.
mean?
It's not all about Christmas Day.
Do you stay
Christmas
up
Eve.
all night Christmas
Yes.
Eve? What time do you go to bed on
I don't
Christmas
know
Eve?
what that means.
5 in the morning?
All right. Did you grow up in an Italian house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only celebrated on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day was a day to just go hang out somewhere.
What do you mean go hang out somewhere? Where'd you go? The schoolyard?
Why are you talking to me like I'm a fucking teacher? You're a teacher.
Well, I'm not
shit.
a teacher. I'm just asking. What'd you do?
Where
on-
were you last
Well, what'd you
period?
do
Where
on
were you?
Christmas
Where
Day?
were you, in the parking
I
lot
spent
doing what? Were
both
you in the
days.
parking lot?
I spent Christmas Eve at my grandmother's house, and I spent Christmas Day at my aunt's house. I did both days.
I do too. I do Christmas
So
Eve.
Christmas
Eve. In my house,
I'm confused as to why you don't celebrate
and
Christmas
Don't
I-
get
Day.
upset about it. Don't get upset.
Christmas
Relax.
Eve.
Have a
upset.
scotch. Have a scotch.
You're
Christmas
insulting
Eve
me.
is me as my mother-in-law's, and Christmas Day is my house.
All right.
My house, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, my parents' house.
Here's the way it always went in
And
my
you?
house. Everybody came over my house Christmas Eve. It was the night. It was with all the food, everything. It was the big night.
All the fish, all
All the
the
fish,
Yep.
you name it. We
whole
had
thing.
the whole big deal. Everybody came over. The music was going. The Yule log, the fucking Yule log. I love the fucking Yule log.
Yule log.
The channel 11, the fucking Yule log.
Yep.
And it was that.
Which is back,
Just
by
going.
the way.
It's back.
Yes.
It's not as good as it was, but it's
back.
used to be like forever.
Well,
the woke Christmas is
music,
gone.
The music was better.
Even Charlie Brown's back.
The new Yule log music is just like a
Nah,
repeat of.
Right? Charlie Brown's back,
You know
right?
that Yule log tape footage was from the mayor's mansion in New
I
York
knew
City.
that. I knew that. Gracie Mansion.
Gracie Mansion.
I did not know that.
Right,
Yep.
and it was it's like
Wild.
it's like a 10-minute tape loop that just keeps repeating,
Correct.
and repeating, and repeating.
Correct.
And the music was so much better back then. But anyway, we used to play it all night long. It would go on, start at 7 o'clock at night or whatever it was,
Yep.
and it would go right through the night. And we would sit there. My grandfather would be over, my grandmother would be over, my aunt would be over, my cousins would be over, everybody would be over, and we would hang out all night long. 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, watching fucking movies, and 5 o'clock in the morning in my living room. And waking up on Christmas Day was not exactly gonna happen. So you get your gifts, everything was all done. Right? Christmas Day, wake up 11, 12, 1 o'clock maybe.
Watch
You know?
football.
No, not really, but
What's
then we would go to my
College
grandmother's.
football on, wasn't it?
Then
college,
we would
or
go
college
to my
basketball?
we would go to my
Basketball.
grandmother's house in East Northport, and we'd hang out over there.
Well, that's doing something.
Right, but it wasn't
Right,
the big
okay,
day. It
but you
wasn't,
did,
it wasn't the big day. The big day was Christmas Eve.
Bruno Capolo says, "Merry Christmas to all you guys. Christmas Eve is the Feast of the Seven Fishes." He goes,
That's
sorry I'm late. I was out partying with my workers." Oh, all right. Well,
Nice.
Oh, nice. We did talk about you before.
What kind
Bruno.
of partying were you doing, Bruno?
Bruno's got a little clout. He does the cigar, probably pasta, nice Italian
Think so?
restaurant. Oh yeah, nice Italian restaurant.
Italian restaurant with the workers?
With the workers.
A manly steak dinner?
Yeah, manly steak dinner. Yeah, you're right.
With like bourbon and
Yes.
scotch
Tom,
and shots.
I'm telling you, I'm right now.
Right.
Bourbon.
Finish it off at the rub and tug and,
And
head home.
we've never met. We've We've known him from here for 7 or 8 years. You're probably right.
I'm probably spot on.
Spot on.
Yes, probably wearing his Bruins jersey.
No.
Are you trying to water that plant, or was that just spit just?
I'm curious. I'm curious how Bruno feels about a lot of Red Sox fans are all disgruntled, thinking that
They didn't do anything.
well, the owners kind of played them with the Soto thing, like kind of put it in offer, but they were never really serious.
Well, I feel like the
about getting
Yankees
them.
and the Red Sox did
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
thing. They put in offers that they knew were a little bit below the Mets.
High five. Bruno, cigars and steaks.
Cigars and steaks. I knew
I
it.
said, Bruno.
I know Bruno.
He said he'd eat cigars. He probably brought his workers out for cigars, steaks.
Cigars and steaks.
At an Italian restaurant tonight.
What are you just fondling his fingers?
Oh, I didn't
like
want-
that?
I don't know what that was.
I was like,
I thought it was like tickling my
I'm ready to
palm.
go. I need to go home.
I thought it was a high five at first.
It was.
I need a nap.
It
But I
turned
was-
into a finger tickle.
You're like,
Yeah.
that was fucked up. Right in
was a
front of
little
my
odd.
face.
The Red
too.
Sox only want to sell tickets.
Just trying to keep
Put your
selling
hand out.
tickets. That's right,
Put your
Bruno.
hand
I'm not fucking doing that.
I'm not putting
I'm
my hand out
sorry.
again.
Okay.
You'll never see me put my hand out to you again. They are just trying to sell tickets. Yeah, I know, Bruno. I mean,
Look, I don't think the Yankees ever wanted to really sign Soto.
I don't
out
think
there.
so
I
either.
don't agree with that.
I do.
I don't agree
They
with that.
kept the offer just below where the Mets offered.
Oh, come on.
They didn't want it back.
Zarelli.
No.
Zarelli. I think he's right, Zarelli.
I
They
don't think
didn't
so.
want
I
to
don't
spend
think-
$760.
I think he tried.
Torres went back to the Yankees
He did.
after the Met
He
offer.
did. He did.
And the Yankees said
And the
that
Yankees
we're
didn't
done.
want because that's what they wanted.
We're done. 760, 16 years. We're
Why
done.
would you go? Why
We're
would
not
you
giving
go?
you the luxury box. We're not giving you the extra
Hold
15
it.
million signing bonus.
Why would-
And they shut the
Why
door.
would you go 60 million on a signing bonus and not 75? Why would you go 760 and not 765? Why would you go 16 years and not 15 years? Why would you do all that when it's just a little bit of a notch below what the Mets are offering, just to make it look competitive? But it really
Because
wasn't.
at some point
It
you have to
wasn't.
stop.
No,
Look how quick.
Yes.
Wait, can I answer this? Look
so
how
hold on,
quick.
play
Look
it
how.
out.
Wait. Look how quick he got 4 components. He got 4 guys. He got Goldschmidt. He got the closer from the Brewers.
Yeah.
He got Fried. He got.
Yep.
Who's the other guy? He got. He got 4 of them.
Bellinger.
I'm not
Bellinger.
excited. I am not that excited about.
And Soto, and I'm not either. I'm not either.
Let me explain to where I'm coming from with this. The Yankees are a better team today than they were in the middle of last year with Soto.
I agree. I agree.
I got to think about that.
Come on, dude.
Hold on. Well, I
Goldschmidt.
just said it.
Bellinger's
what,
your
I can't-
first
I can't
base.
think about it? No, you fucking
He
3
just said-
seconds. No,
he just said, let
fucking,
me
it just
digress.
came out of his mouth. I got to think for a second. Are they better off? Mid-season, there was a lot
They
to
just
that
got
question.
2 pitches, 2 good pitches.
Yes.
Right? Yep.
Closer and starter.
A closer and a starter, right?
Yeah.
That they weren't going to get if they signed Soto. They weren't.
Honestly,
And
I think the wild card here is Bellinger.
Bellinger,
If Bellinger
is
actu-
still a solid player.
That's it. I
And,
agree.
and
And he's gonna
29
play-
years old.
And he's going to play center field so
Yes.
Judge can move back to right.
And he's got the Mattingly swing.
All right?
You know what the Mattingly swing is?
Come on.
30 home runs when he's healthy.
The Yankees
I
kept
think he has more of a Griffey swing than a Mattingly swing.
the Yankees kept it a notch below the Mets the whole way through.
All right.
I don't know.
You
if
made you're right.
Listen, you
I
could
agree
be
with you
right.
too.
I don't
They
agree
didn't
with
want to
that.
get him back,
Dude.
If he was
think
gonna,
they
if he
tried.
would have said, you know what, I really love the Yankees and I want to play here, I'll take your offer. They would have been all right.
I don't think
But
the
they
Red
were-
Sox, too.
they were
I don't
but
think he ever wanted to come to the Yankees because he never spoke to one player after the World Series.
Yeah.
So what? You just proving my point.
Well, I'm saying I don't think he wanted to be there. That doesn't mean the Yankees didn't try to get him. That's two
They were
different
keeping
things.
it a notch below the Mets all the way through.
different things.
To make it look like they were. Why would you say 16 years and not 15?
Because you wanted the average per year to go down. You paid less luxury
Right.
tax.
It was 46 million a year instead of 51. All right.
Yeah.
But look at it.
It was 47.5
If
instead
you're
of
paying
51.
$760
$3.5 million a year.
If you're paying 760, does it really matter if you go to 765
Yeah, but Bobby,
and change a year?
But where does it
It's not
stop?
going to be 760. It's going to be 860 when it's all done.
And then
Because
the
they come
luxury-
back
because-
and they go to you 50. Okay, Hal, you're 16, 760. They just went 15, 765. What do
With
you
an
want?
option at
So
eight-
then where do you go now? Do I go, okay, I'll go
800.
I'll go 15, 775. Now you go back to Steve Cohen.
He's gonna make it
okay,
800.
I'll go 15,
I
800.
agree. That I agree. I think.
Where does it end?
I think you
They
knew.
went as far as they wanted to go.
You
That's
knew.
what I, that's
you
what
and I
think.
talked about it. We kind of had a feeling Soto was the whole time. We had a kind of had a feeling
I
Soto was
said
go-
Soto was going to the Mets.
And
the whole
I
time.
felt like he was staying with the Yankees because
I
I,
never
thought he
thought that.
really liked it there. That's why I thought he wanted to be a Yankee.
Well, I should say
but he
that.
didn't want to be a Yankee. He wanted the most money.
That's all he cared about.
And that's what I said. I said he's going to go to the team with the most money, and I thought the Mets were going to be the team that gave him the most money.
But that's Boris.
So to me, there's another thing. Soto sold out. And as far as I'm talking about sold out means he just went for the most money. He didn't go to the place where he thought that it was a better atmosphere for him or it was a better deal for him as far as performance goes. Because the Yankees were a better deal for him as far as performance.
Let's hope Lindor gets to him, brother, because you know what? After 3-4 years, if he hasn't won a World Series by then, I think he's in trouble.
I think there's other things here that really drove his decision. I think this whole family thing they talk about. I think the Dominican tie-in was big also with the Mets.
That's another thing.
Yeah, I think there was other variables here that really drew him to the Mets.
Well,
besides obviously the money was the money. If I'm going to get 765 or 760, what's the difference? Now I'm basically just picking where I want to go.
Well, the luxury box was another. That was
the luxury box for his family was another big one.
That's another $500,000 a year.
Oh my God! Baker just got tossed around like a rag doll to the turf.
Boys, we got 5 minutes, so get everything out now. We're not going to be back for a little bit, so just the Vicky Vasquez.
Can we be clear when we're coming back? So we know,
we're coming back.
Know?
We're coming back on the 12th.
You come back on the 12th?
Yes.
Okay.
January 12th.
January 12th, we're back.
3 weeks from today.
I'll be here on the 5th.
Okay.
I'll be sitting here.
Is January 19th good for you, Board Up Extraordinaire?
April 19th
is good for you?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
April 19th.
The Red Dragons are in Canton, New York, which is like 7 hours
What
away.
about you?
I'm not
April
going.
19th good for you? I would expect you to come to this one at MERS.
I will be there.
April 19th. All right. Say goodbye to everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. We love you.
All right. We got just one more thing.
Oh, what?
One more thing.
Christ.
We talked about favorite movies.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Let's pick one song to go out with tonight. One Christmas song to go out with.
I defer to you because I never gave you a show. I never
Can
gave
we
you,
get?
I never gave you a song.
You tell me.
Let me say goodbye to everybody. Get your
got
song. All right, folks. Please give us a like. Please give us a love. Merry Christmas
the merriest,
and Happy New Year from everybody here at Limo Talk.
Key Martin,
from Professional
Frank
Vinny
Sinatra.
to Bobby Lacera,
And Billy Crosby.
Sicko Merchandising, Strong Island TV, Strong Island Radio, Strong Island everything, guys. The place is great. He's a really good guy. He's got an office. We're very good with Life Hack, trying to save lives. So just join us. Join the ride. For Professional Vinny inside, thank you very much, Vinny, for everything you did for us this year. I have something for you. I will see you in the new year when we come back. I'm hoping you're going to be here. That's correct.
I will be here. Merry Christmas, guys. It's been a good
I
year.
have another question for President Trump.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say
You go ahead.
For Bobby Lacera, I love you, Bobby. Thank you for knowing that we are the real deal around here. Thank you for always supporting us. That pay-per-view was great. I love you very much for it. And that being said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family, to your mom and everybody else. To you, my co-host for 14 years. Just keep doing what you're doing, brother. You are one of the funniest men I know, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family.
Merry Christmas, Happy New
to
Year
the
to you
kids.
too.
And please,
And always remember that
gonna
friendship does come first.
and bust my balls a little bit.
And we can be like brothers in a way.
Yes.
And fuck around with each other.
Yes.
And say fuck you once in a while.
To you too.
And yeah.
To you too.
We can say that's it.
You can, absolutely. To Graz and Bobby, I mean, Merry Christmas and
Merry Christmas.
And a happy and healthy New Year to both of you. I enjoy being part of the show, and I really, really have a good time on Sunday nights, hanging out with you guys and just talking stuff and being me. So thank you for allowing me to do that, and all the best in 2025.
I want to tell you something.
Wow, nicely said.
What I said to you last week was true. When we weren't here and I said, hey, those airwaves are yours, you've been with me 8 years. You've been with us 8 years.
Yeah,
you
well,
did a hell of a job.
I tried to fill in for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, you did a good job, and I thank you for it. And you, Thank you for everything.
It's fun.
Guys, I'm walking out of here.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Tell me who was...
Happy New Year.
Just say goodbye to everybody on
Ann
our...
Rothi, Greg DiFilippo, Joe Crupiesha, Althea tuning in, Joe Pontillo, the great comedian Joe Pontillo, Bruno Capolo, Happy New Year to you as well. He's posted a lot of good stuff on there. Merry Christmas. Stephanie Travinsky, the Brodericks, the great Broderick family, Debbie and Tim, Rob Keane checking in, Lou Ferriola. I didn't see Mike Bott, but I wish Mike Bott a Merry Christmas.
Me too.
And a Happy New Year.
Me too.
And to everybody out there who supported Limo Talk this year and listened, to everybody that supported the Vicky Vasquez Scholarship, thank you very much. Means a lot to me, means a lot to a lot of people, and you're doing a good thing for a Farmingdale senior that's going to get some nice chunk of tuition money next year for their fall semester. So thank you. Thank you for that support.
All right. For Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello, for board up extraordinaire Richard Zarelli, for professional Vinny Inside, and for Bobby Lacera from Strong Island TV. Good night. God bless. Have a Happy New Year to everybody and Merry Christmas. We'll see you in mid-January. Share the show. Give us a like. Give us a love. Spread the word. Let's go. Turn it up a notch.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hey, and don't forget, it's always Merry Christmas, no matter what. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
No happy...
Now, we're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's go start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This is last goddamn time. I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is that's up tempo, and I got to talk about a fucking dog dying.